Okay. Volume should be good. Okay. So, I'm back. This time around, we are at our 4th class trial. We're gonna find out Nekomaru's killer. We got all our skills. We can only use 2, sadly. Yeah, I'm a big boy. I can do mean difficulty. Let's get this show on the road, baby.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial.
Of course. You know, we've only done it. This is only our 4th time, so you know, maybe we forgot along the way.
During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it.
God, seeing Mikan on that board, seeing her portrait, tugs at my heartstrings.
If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment.
It's also funny how they're height
The
accurate.
wrong person!
You die.
I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Who is it? Who's the bastard that killed Nekomaru?
I'm sure you guys are starving by now, but let's get revved up and raring to go!
Oh yeah, we haven't eaten once. We ate bread and some milk. That was really the only thing.
Whoever survives will be
3
treated
days.
to a fancy lunch. Guess what? Rabbit curry is on the menu.
Huh? I'm not the main ingredient, right?
No, Monami, I don't think you're very edible. I'm pretty sure you're a robot.
I'm here today because Coach Nekomaru risked his life to protect me.
Respect, girl, respect. We love that out of you, Akane.
I'm gonna be the one who avenges him. I'll definitely find out who the killer is.
We love that attitude. We love that out of you, girl. We love it. Keep up the spirits.
I'm definitely not tempted by curry. Got it?
God damn it, girl. You were doing so good in the beginning, and now
Akane,
you're already
you seem
following
to have
through.
an impressive amount of drool flowing from your mouth.
Hey, why don't we try going over the incident?
Of course. Standard procedure. Start from the beginning.
We weren't able to leave Strawberry House, so I want to make sure we get a detailed understanding.
I discovered Nekomaru's body a little before 7 a.m.
Correct.
I headed over to Grape Tower for Monokuma Taichi and found the body there. Hajime and Chiaki were also with me.
Yes. I don't remember. That happened a long time ago, but I'll take your word for it, Miss Sonia. I'll take your
Hajime
word
was
for it.
with Miss Sonia and Chiaki that early in the morning?
Yeah, man. We kind of had to wake up for Tai Chi like everyone else, so I don't know what the big deal is.
Don't tell me you 3 were together since last night!
Dude, this guy's such a simp.
Imbecile! I am not some woman with flexible legs.
Oh! God damn. She's speaking facts right now. She ain't no class hoe.
Of course you're not. You're much classier than that.
With legs like those, I could probably do the splits real easy.
I mean, you're not wrong.
We just happened to run into each other on the 1st floor of Grape House and went to the tower together.
Understandable,
And
understandable.
then, the 3 of us discovered Nekomaru's body.
The body discovery announcement was made soon after. Akane heard that and rushed over.
We heard the body discovery announcement too, from Strawberry House, obviously. As I recall, we found out the elevator was out of order, which left us stuck.
So we decided to go to the tower for the time being and headed for Strawberry Hall.
But you couldn't open it because the
But
door was
someone even
locked.
broke Strawberry Hall's door button. We couldn't go anywhere because of that.
Thinking we should at least find some method to communicate, we set our sights on the lounge telephone.
Forget these boring intros. Let's talk about the killer.
I love the enthusiasm, Akane, but we really need the context clues. Or more importantly, I need the context clues because I'm really bad at puzzles, so you know I need all the help I can get. The help with my
Anyway,
ineptitude.
it's definitely someone from Strawberry House.
Oh, Oh my god, we're already throwing out accusations already?
What do you mean, definitely?
We're getting to the thick of it.
There's no way a chick would kill someone so cruelly. So it must be one of you Strawberry House dudes.
Oh?
One of you better hurry up and confess, or I'll break all of you in half!
You're the cruelest one here!
Wait, there's only 3 girls left though. Miss Sonia, Chiaki, and Akane.
Now. Enough with the lovers'
Bro,
quarrel.
if it was
We
one
need
of the
to
girls,
think about
that'd be
this seriously.
crazy.
We don't have the luxury of discussing irrelevant things. The incident this time has many questions.
This is true. This is true. This is a very confluffled.
The incident notwithstanding, I also have many questions.
Then let's start with something even Miss Sonia can understand. The weapon.
Bro, I don't even know what the weapon was. Was it the pillar? Was it the hammer? Like, I don't know what the weapon was. Also, Nagito, what dumb shit are you about to say, bro?
The weapon is obvious, right?
Man's about to say some whack shit. I hate this.
What the heck, you guys? The weapon! You can totally tell just by looking.
You can tell what the weapon is just by looking. It wouldn't be much of a mystery if that were true. The only thing at the crime scene that looked like a weapon was probably the hammer. Tipped, new looking hammer. It would have to be the hammer, 100%.
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
Oh no, I don't remember. Where are the... Okay.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime!
That pillar, huh?
Hammer. Where's
No,
the
the hammer!
new looking hammer.
The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him!
If it was unexpected, I suppose that is possible.
That's right! It was a surprise beating! The weapon is decided!
Okay, so... He's saying that the hammer was 100% the weapon and that it was a surprise attack. Hammer in the tower was a weapon, like he said. It looks like that was the case, but...
I guess we should figure out the weapon
So we
first.
have the chain,
The weapon was
Pillar
right there at the scene of the crime!
broken doorknob,
That pillar, huh?
and the wire.
No, the hammer!
Oil on the floor. That's not the oil.
The killer used that hammer
I think the tipped over
and beat the
pillar
crap out of
could
him!
also be it. Let's go with
If
the
it was
tipped over
unexpected, I
pillar
suppose that is
first.
possible.
That's right! It was a surprise! The weapon is decided!
Let's hope I remember the button.
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
Okay, so why is the shoot again? It's
The
been
weapon
so
was
long
right
since
there
I've
at the
been
scene of the
trial.
crime!
That pillar, huh?
X is that.
No, the hammer!
Y is the
The
copy.
killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of
B
him!
is to speed up.
If it was unexpected, I suppose that is possible.
That's right! It was the weapon is decided!
So there's only 2 options. It being a surprise.
I guess we should figure out the
You
weapon
know what?
first.
Let's just take a pot shot. You
The
know?
weapon was
No
right there at the
point-
scene of the crime!
No point
That
reading
pillar,
it
huh?
over and over. Let's just take a
No,
pot
the
shot.
hammer! The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him!
Okay, so that's not right. Wait, maybe the hammer, because it's a contradictory statement. If the hammer is brand new, wouldn't it gone blood on it?
Damn it!
Wait, I think it had. Wait, no, wait. It may
I
be
guess
the
we
hammer
should figure out the weapon
because
first.
it's new looking.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime!
Unless I'm overlooking something.
That pillar,
Let's
huh?
try that.
No, the hammer! The killer used that hammer and beat the
Oh, wrong button. That missed.
If it was unexpected, I suppose that...
That's right!
Goddamn.
The weapon is decided!
Oh, I'm so bad at the trials section, man.
I guess we should figure out the
Only
weapon.
everything
weapon
as
was right
easy
there
as
at this-
reading
that
a visual
pillar, huh?
novel.
No, the hammer! The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him!
Okay.
No,
I was
that's
right.
wrong.
Okay. Whew. Whew, thank God. I have some intelligence to me.
I can't accept that
thank
hammer
God.
was the murder weapon.
Yeah, it was too brand new. There was no blood on it, because there was blood pooling all around his head. If the hammer was used, it definitely would have gotten stained.
Why not? Why can't you accept it?
A lot of oil was flowing from Nekomaru's body, just like human blood, right?
Correct, you're speaking facts right now.
If the hammer was used to beat Nekomaru, you'd expect some
Okay,
oil to be on
okay,
it,
my
at
train
least.
of thought was correct, okay. Whew. Scared for a second.
But that hammer was clean. So that's why you can't accept that it's the murder weapon.
Yes, exactly.
Well, yeah, but the killer might have wiped off the oil later.
And where would he have put the wipe? There would have been evidence that it was wiped clean.
Why?
Well, obviously, to make the hammer look like it's not the murder weapon.
Maybe the hammer was used to break the pillar which fell on him, which is why there's no blood. It wasn't the direct murder weapon, it was the indirect murder weapon.
Then why bother cleaning the oil?
That's probably
If they didn't
the
want it to
case.
look suspicious, they would have discarded the hammer.
You're pretty insightful, baby gangsta.
Baby gangsta. God damn! That's a classy ass nickname you got there, boy.
Baby gangster? Me?
That's a good one.
Just so y'all know, I was trying to test you guys.
Oh, really? That was a test? Damn, bro, you got me so good.
I thought, maybe you guys mistook the hammer for the weapon or something.
Wow, is that so? Nice five-head play, man.
It seems that was a waste of time.
Gundam. It wasn't a total waste of time, because we found out that I could solve things on my own without having to look at a guide. So, that's big.
Then what
That's
was the
huge.
real weapon used to murder Nekomaru?
That's the problem. There wasn't anything else at the crime scene that looked like a potential weapon.
Nah, it was the pillar.
Then,
100,000%.
How about we look at it from a different angle?
It was the pillar.
If it doesn't have oil on it, it's not the weapon. So whatever has oil on it must be the weapon, right?
Wait, what had oil on it? The actual weapon has oil on it, but if it's something at the crime scene that had oil, it had to be the broken pillar, the broken... Oh wait, was it the chain? We're gonna go pillar. We're gonna stay strong.
I see!
Let's go, baby. We're killing it.
The only thing with oil on it is that broken
Huge.
pillar.
This actually might be the first trial where we don't fuck up too badly.
Then that pillar is the weapon. Coach Nekomaru got clobbered with that pillar.
Nobody could withstand a blow from that pillar.
That's what I'm saying.
Even if you used 100% of your muscle strength, it would be impossible to wield it as a weapon.
That's not what I'm saying, but you're pretty close.
Why?
We tried to move it, right?
Okay, to be fair, you were doing a two-man operation. I felt like if you got everybody there, you could maybe move it around. I know that defeats the whole point, but like, I don't feel like it was completely unmovable.
Yeah, that pillar was pretty freaking heavy.
I still believe it was the pillar that killed him. I don't know what else would have killed him.
But there's one dude who could have lifted that pillar.
Mekamaru.
Huh? Who are you talking about?
Coach Nekomaru's robot body. With that dude's super strength, lifting a pillar would be real easy.
So, he lifted the pillar, and then what? Did he use it to beat himself?
It has to be in relation to the fact that there are chains on the door to the Strawberry Tower. My running theory is that he was deactivated, or no, while he was sleeping, because he has an automatic alarm clock, he was moved to the room, tied up with the chain to the pillar, and when he woke up, he moved, knocking the pillar over, crushing him to make it look like suicide. That's like a guesswork theory. I don't know if it's like too substantial, but like that's like my guesswork. That's the only thing in my mind that makes sense at the moment.
You mean Nekomaru killed himself?
Don't be stupid. He ain't the type to commit suicide.
It's a parallel to the first game. The fourth case was also a suicide. So you know it,
Then
the
even if
allegory
Nekomaru could have
connects.
lifted that pillar, it has nothing to do with the case at all.
Well, I guess you're right.
What? No! Wait, whoa. Let's go back. Let's go back a minute there. Let's not take anything out of context here. He could have still died from the
heck?
Let's not get too hasty. But it does bother me a little. That word, suicide. By the way, the fourth murder of the Killing School life was apparently ruled a suicide. No, that shouldn't even matter. There's no way Nekomaru would commit suicide.
But that's a problem. If it's not the pillar, then there's no other weapon we can think of.
There may be a way to use the pillar as a weapon without lifting it.
Miss Sonia, you're so smart. That's what I was thinking. We really are two peas in a pod.
Huh? For reals?
Yes, for reals.
For reals. Totally for reals.
I see. So my gut was right after all. All right, it's up to you, Sonia. Prove that pillar was the murder weapon.
Okay. I knew I was right, but I don't know why I was right, so you're gonna figure it out for me so I can take the credit.
Understood. Then I shall give it my all. Sonia, here I go!
Oh, that's so cute. Okay, so is this another bullet? Yes, it is. Wire. Tipped over. I think wire. If we're going off anything, I feel like the wire or the chain is probably what we're gonna use.
There's no need to lift that pillar.
If the pillar was not lifted, beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over?
That is true.
They aimed right for his head and bullseye.
Even I could probably tip it over.
Considering the pillar's weight, it probably exerted a ton of force.
Okay, I'm digging what we're
Sonia,
saying.
you go, girl!
Green.
I'm getting hella excited!
Oh, there's only one. There's only one thing that contradicts. Okay. Killer Murder Nekomaru, is that really it?
There's no need to lift that pillar.
Okay, so
If the pillar was not lifted,
good night, button.
beating him with it is beyond a dream.
Oil on the floor.
What about tipping the pillar over? They aimed right for his head and bullseye.
Green.
Even I could probably tip it over.
Pillar fragments.
Considering the pillar's
Oh,
weight,
there's also pillar's weight.
it probably exerted a ton of force.
Tipped over in the weight.
Sonia, you go, girl! I'm getting hella excited!
Feel like pillars kill him by tipping over the. Okay, I think it has to be tipping over because Hajime is specifically making a point, a statement here, to mention the tipping over.
There's no need to lift that pillar.
So let's go
If the
with
pillar was not
pillar
lifted,
fragments, and we'll see if
beating him with it is beyond a
that
dream.
works.
What about tipping the pillar over?
No! God damn it! I keep pressing X. Okay,
No, that's wrong!
let's go, baby. We're on top of it today, baby. Let's go.
Nekomaru was crushed by the pillar. Then there should have been fragments on top of his body.
That's what I'm saying.
Huh? Fragments?
Holy hell, we're doing so well in the beginning. This is actually crazy. I have never done this
The
well
pillar
in the
fragments
beginning.
were scattered beneath Nekomaru's body, but there weren't any on top of his body.
True, true, true.
If the pillar had been tipped over and crushed him, the fragments should have been on top of his body instead.
Okay, cool. I understand what that means. But now I'm confused. 'Cause if the pillar didn't fall on top of him, how the fuck did this man die? I'm confused.
I briefly considered that too. But it's probably not what happened.
I see. That was entirely my bad.
Nah, you're doing good, girl.
If they didn't tip it over, Then how did the killer murder Nekomaru with that pillar?
How, oh how, oh how. I got no
How
clue.
much
I
longer
got
are
no
you gonna
clue.
focus on the pillar? Just let it go already.
There's no way I can let it go. I'm positive that Nekomaru was killed by that pillar.
Why are you so certain about that?
I just have a feeling.
A feeling, huh? That's just your instincts.
Okay, but to be fair though, Akane's instincts have usually been on point, like, almost every single time, so I don't feel like we should dismiss them that easily, you
But
know?
we can't say for sure that that instinct is wrong, can we?
Nagito, I hate you. You're a rat bastard, but goddammit, I'm glad that you're agreeing with me.
There's another way to use that pillar to kill. You guys just haven't noticed it.
Is that true?
Then I shall ask you, what way is that?
You guys, the same as usual.
Dude, this guy has been so parsnippety for so long now, like, take a chill pill, bitch. What are you doing?
You're unable to clear a path to the future with your own powers, so you just stand there and falter.
Also, this guy, before we entered the trial, was talking about how he's the ultimate stepladder. But the second everyone doesn't do exactly the way he wants them to do it, he's like, God, you guys are so useless. Can't
What a waste of
believe it."
talent. And you all intend to fight the Future Foundation? You make me laugh.
Like, this... What crawled up this guy's butt?
What did you say?
Regardless, it's not like I want to die with the rest of you. So I guess I should lend a hand.
Wow. Thank you for your overwhelming charity, my man.
Hey,
What would I do
Nagito.
without you?
What the hell happened to you?
Thank you, Fuyuhiko, for saying something that I've been saying for the past forever now.
How come you're not talking like a lunatic anymore?
I've learned a valuable lesson. Ignorance is by far the greatest shame.
Huh? What do you mean?
Who cares? Just tell us how the pillar was used to kill.
I would love to know that too, Akane, but I kind of want to know why Nagito's
Well, first
the
of
way
all,
he is.
the pillar itself is not enough. But when combined with the specific item, there's a way it could
Okay,
be possible.
specific item. That's either the chain or the wire. Those are the only two things relatively left.
A specific item?
Of course, the ultimate weapon.
JK, I was wrong.
Ultimate weapon?
We don't even know what the ultimate weapon is, though. It was never revealed.
Isn't that the thing you get when you clear the final dead room?
So, Nagito knows what the ultimate weapon is?
Of course I know. But I'm pretty sure everyone else has seen it, you know?
Oh, really now? Would you mind telling me when? Because I don't remember.
We've seen it?
That's right. You've seen it clearly. Because I, the one who has claimed dominion over evil, am the ultimate weapon.
Oh, makes sense, man.
I am he who cuts the insolent catalyst which flows out from the chaos with the sword of victory.
Okay, I know these words are highlighted. But I don't know if they're actually important or if the game's fucking with me.
It's only fitting that I deserve to be called the ultimate weapon.
No, you are far greater than the ultimate weapon, since you wield your 4 dark devas of destruction.
Oh, that's so cute. She's playing along.
I see.
I don't know why, but I'm not liking this.
Yeah, of course you wouldn't. If Miss Sonya talked to any other male in the vicinity, you start getting a massive hate boner.
Cut the bullshit and say it clearly. What is the ultimate weapon?
In order to clarify that, we first need to solve the secret of the funhouse.
Huh? The secret of the funhouse?
You still don't realize it? Jeez, get it together. You're supposed to be the symbols of hope, aren't you? Ah, I forgot. Except for Hajime, of course.
Dude, fuck you, man. Like, You literally have no reason to say that, but you're saying it just to be a dick.
Except for Hajime?
If we make it out of this, I'll explain it to you guys.
God, I hate this guy.
Anyway, we must first clarify the secret of the funhouse, right? Then I think it must have something to do with the structure of the funhouse. Strawberry House leads to Strawberry Tower, and Grape House leads to Grape Tower. But in actuality, they are both the same building, and both houses are linked to the central tower. It is undeniable that such a sweet building structure is the secret of the funhouse.
Sweet.
Man, not only does that make perfect sense, but Miss Sonia's beautiful voice is just so soothing.
Bro, stop speaking my inner monologue. God damn.
Faux show! I shall leave this matter to your discretion.
Dude, she's so cute. If she was a killer, I'd be so fucking sad. The two houses are connected to the tower in the middle. I thought that at first too, but I ended up finding proof that completely contradicts that. Wait, you found what? What proof was that? Wire, goodnight, Fujiko. Strange feeling in tower. What in the...
In truth, Strawberry Tower and
this
Grape
one I
Tower
have no idea
are
about.
actually the exact same place.
Okay.
So that's the secret of the funhouse.
Is that really it?
It's weird to say they're both the same place. I mean, the walls are different colors. And the designs on the floor are also different.
Okay.
We've already settled this problem. Give it 10 years before you argue with Miss Sonia.
So there's the wall, the floor.
In truth, Strawberry
Let's go with
Tower and Grape
strange
Tower
feeling. It's probably
are
not.
actually the exact same place.
So exact same place.
So that's the secret of the
floor,
funhouse.
and
Is that really
walls.
it?
It's weird to say they're both the same place.
Wire's not it. Goodnight buttons.
I mean, the
not
walls
it.
are different
Temporary
colors.
color's not it.
And the designs on the floor are also different.
We've already settled this.
What is Fuyuhiko's account, just to make sure? Apparently Fuyuhiko saw Nekomara walking towards the first floor. Okay, so that's definitely not the wall clock. 5:30 AM, the alarm on the wall clock in the lounge of the Strawberry House, second floor, started going off. Fuyuhiko was at the lounge by coincidence and managed to stop the alarm. Kazuichi and Gundam rushed to the lounge after being alerted by the sound. However, Nagito was apparently the one who didn't hear it. So it's not the wall clock. And then there was strange feeling in the tower. Regardless of whether you entered placement, you didn't listen. Okay. It has to be strange feeling in the tower. That's just the only one
Give it 10 years before you argue with Miss Sonia.
that really makes any sense. Okay, we'll go with that on the first.
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same.
I keep pressing X, god damn it. Okay.
No, that's wrong!
Killing it, my deduction skills are on point tonight, baby.
Both of those towers, are they really the same place?
Why are you asking that now? Do you harbor a grudge because my kingdom destroyed your homeland?
Hey yo, wait, what? What kind of trivia is this?
Hajime, I won't tolerate any sort of rebellion.
I mean, doesn't it seem strange?
Wait, what the heck was that about her destroying my homeland? Wait a minute, what does that mean? We're just gonna gloss past that?
When we went to Grape Tower from Grape Hall, Nekomaru's body was in front of the door to Strawberry Hall. But when we went to Strawberry Tower from Strawberry Hall, his body was in front of the door to Grape Hall.
This is true.
It's probably some kind of trick, like the floor rotating 180 degrees or something.
That was my initial thought as well.
If it is, then see? That means it could have passed as the exact same place, right?
If so, then what? Do you seriously think such a simple answer is the correct answer?
Does that mean he's wrong?
Oops, I guess I've said too much.
So man, is that the correct answer or the wrong answer? Damn, bitch. Wouldn't you like to know?
If the floor didn't rotate, then that means we need to think about the structure of the building again.
Bow down!
Oh, an argument.
Then how about this? Somebody moved Nekomaru's body.
That's not possible. Because living people, or was it organic? But living beings can't be in the tower while it swaps. It can only be inorganic, which is why Nekomaru was able to be in there.
Well, we were moving from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower, but we should have all been together during that time. Even if they tried to move the body inside the tower.
Then Monokuma did it.
Okay, Monokuma couldn't have done it.
While we were moving, Monokuma quickly moved things around.
But Nekomaru's body wasn't the only thing moved. Are you saying the broken pillar was moved too?
If it is too heavy to carry, let them roll it. Just like if there's no bread, let them eat cake.
Damn, girl, I love you, but, not gonna lie, this argument's kinda shucks. Okay, now we gotta remember how to do a rebuttal showdown. Oh my god, it had to be maybe broken.
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved.
It has to be broken door.
The pillar could have been
Oh.
rolled.
Oh,
And Nekomaru could have been
okay.
moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing. There are many
Forget-
different
do I have to-
ways.
Oh wait, I have to get all the way to the
The
other
body and
end.
the pillar could have been
I
moved.
like this one.
The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Oh, I only have a certain amount of cuts? Oh.
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar and Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Okay. Oh!
Moving the body and
Okay,
the pillar
wait, we
in
were
such a
right?
short time. That might be hard even for Monokuma, don't you think?
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene. He could have moved it all, easy as pie.
Damn it!
There are many different ways.
Okay, wait.
The body and the pillar could have been moved.
I think
The pillar
broken
could have
doorknob
been
is
rolled.
definitely...
And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
I hate this
There are
game
many
mode.
different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's
I
doing.
ran out of cuts. Fuck, dude. The worst part is...
There are many different ways.
the wrong answer doesn't even affect
The
this.
body and the pillar
You're
could have
just
been moved.
bad at this.
The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Oh, no shot.
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing. There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been
Okay.
moved. And Nekomaru could have been
Have them
moved
go at the
piece by
same
piece. I
time.
decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Okay. Okay.
Moving the body and the pillar in such a short time. That might be hard even for Monokuma, don't you think?
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the futuristic Robo-Bear.
Crap!
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the futuristic Robo-Bear. The pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene?
Okay, it has to be everything then.
Crap!
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the futuristic, the pillar, the body, everything at the crime.
Okay.
Allow me to cut through those
Okay.
words.
Whew, we salvaged it there.
Moving the body and pillar
That was
is
a
possible.
that was a close
But
call.
it would have been impossible to move the oil on the floor.
That was a close call. We almost flubbed that.
When the position of Nekomaru's body and the pillar changed, the oil surrounding his body moved too. Physically moving all of the oil like that is simply not possible, no matter how you look at it.
Damn, that's true. But I'm not smart enough to realize that under pressure, so. Whoops.
Then it's impossible to think it was moved.
I am terribly sorry. I cannot believe I got so fired up.
It's all right. A fired-up Miss Sonia is awesome to watch.
Kazuichi, shut up. You're not contributing.
So what really happened? Does that mean the two towers aren't the same building?
We can't be certain of that either. Not when the experiment involving the handbook I left on the tower floor was a complete success.
Yeah, the e-handbook was still there. That's why we thought the two towers were the same building.
If they're not the same building or two different buildings, then what are they?
Are you thinking there, Chiaki? What's going on through that noggin of yours?
No idea, huh?
This mystery ties into the secret of the funhouse. But we don't have enough clues to solve that mystery. Then the only thing we can do is rely on the one person who has those. Bro, I don't want to rely on Nagito. That's literally the worst thing.
Hey, Nagito. I thought it would come to this. I knew my turn was coming up. Fine. I'll tell you guys a big hint that can help you solve the secret of the funhouse.
Why, thank you, Your Majesty.
Give us the answer, not a friggin' hint.
But then it wouldn't mean anything. I need you guys to do this class trial properly. It's also important for me because it will help me determine something.
Determine, you say? That's interesting. That's interesting. Is he talking about the traitor? If so, why did Nagito say that all of a sudden? Did something happen to him?
But how do we know your hint is any good? It's suspicious that you're the only one who knows it.
I have a good reason for that. The reason I'm the only one who knows it is because I was the only one who performed the appropriate action.
Dude, I swear this man only speaks in riddles and tongues. Perform the appropriate action in order to learn this year. Could he be talking about the life-threatening game?
I see!
Okay.
You're talking about the final dead room, right? You cleared the life-threatening game there and found something, didn't you?
That's right. The hint is what I saw after I cleared it. In the depths of the final dead room, there was a hidden room surrounded by concrete. And there, a small conspicuous window waited, all by itself.
So it was the window. I thought his dialogue was weird once we looked at the window.
From that window,
Question
I
is,
saw
where
some
did he
very
see?
strange scenery.
Strange scenery?
Instead of explaining it, it might be faster just to show you.
Wait, show you?
At an opportune time, I found a perfect camera in the final dead room.
Oh?
You took a picture?
Yep,
Nagito grinned creepily as he retrieved a small digital camera from his inner pocket.
see? This is it.
Okay, what's the photo? And as he said that, he showed us a peculiar picture.
Let me explain it to you again.
Whoa. What the?
I took this picture on the first floor of Strawberry House, from the secret room within the final Dead Room. But don't you think it's weird? If the Funhouse's structure is what you guys have been thinking, then there's lots of things that don't make sense in this picture, right?
Because if that's the tower, then how are both sides connecting to it? Lots of things that shouldn't make sense in this picture.
Then let's begin. Shall I call it thinking time?
Bro, you know I hate thinking. What doesn't make sense in this picture? Spot the selection. Wait, what? It's the tower.
Crap!
Yo, I have never done this before. What the hell? Guess just click on the... Wait, that also counts as the tower? Wait a minute.
Here!
Okay, that kind of sucked. I didn't think the...
You said this photo was taken from the hidden room inside the final Dead Room, right? If that's the case, then that means it should have been taken from the first floor of Strawberry House.
Bro, I had a 50-50 shot and I fucking whiffed. That's so sad.
Yeah, it should have been.
Then, this is definitely strange. This photo doesn't look like it was taken from the first floor. The angles suggest it was taken from higher up.
I see. And is that it?
Naga just said there's a lot of things that don't make sense in this photo, which means that there are other contradictions contained in it. It doesn't make sense. Dude, there's like... let's click on this sky.
Here!
They tried baiting me with the tower a second
If the structure of the funhouse is what we thought it was,
tried baiting me, I wasn't gonna fall for it.
Grape House and Strawberry House should link to the tower in the middle. Which means, if you're viewing the tower from Strawberry House, you should see Grape House behind it.
Oh. Ooh, I wasn't thinking of that. Ooh.
But in this photo, I don't see anything behind the tower. No shadow, no shape, no Grape House at all.
That's right. Good call.
Thanks, man. Are you gonna insult me now?
In summary, this is the truth contained in this photo. The first floor of Strawberry House is located in a high area, and Grape House is not behind the tower.
It's not? Are you saying that Grape House is merely an illusion spell cast by Monokuma's cursed eye?
Yeah, pretty much.
From this point on, do your own thinking. Now that you've finally met the same requirements as me, if you guys are truly symbols of hope, you can easily solve a simple mystery like this.
Bro, you say that, but I've already been struggling.
It might be possible for Hajime to solve it too, even though he's just a normal high school student.
Bro, fucking rat bastard keeps exposing my secrets to everybody.
Despite the fact that you don't have a real talent, you already know about the other clue.
Bro, what other clue? It's kind of about that one time. What one time? Oh, how he could, oh, how he could swap between both houses. Shut up, how'd you even come here? Maybe I could teleport.
You're referring to when you suddenly appeared on the second floor of Grape House, right?
I'm asking you just to be safe. At the time, where do you think I came from?
The top floor, right?
Such sharp eyes. So you realized it already?
Top floor. So the third floor?
But the Monokuma Archive should be the only room on the 3rd floor of Grape House.
What does it mean?
What was that thing just now? Another hint of figuring out the mystery behind the funhouse structure. The reason Nagito appeared from the 3rd floor. Using the photo he took, I might be able to find the answer. Fuck it, bro. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get this bread. Ooh, it's a logic dive. Ooh. Ooh, I'm terrible at logic dives. Ooh, I'm so bad at these. Okay, this is a jump. Okay. Hope that. Oh, I hate this so much. Oh! Bro, that came out of nowhere. I hate this game mode so much. Okay, the Strawberry House and the Grape House both exist. Yes. Please, 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 please. What in the actual... This is so fucking cringe. Are Strawberry House and the Grape House the same building or two different buildings? I'm gonna go with different buildings. They're different buildings. The same building. Okay, so they're the same building. How are they okay, I gotta be so careful. Okay, please, 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 don't fuck me, please don't fuck me, please don't fuck me. Oh, I'm so nervous. Okay, question three. How are the Strawberry House and the Grape House positioned with each other? Vertically. It's vertically. They're on top of each other. Has to be vertically. Ooh, okay.
It's all coming together!
So far, we have not lost a single time. This is huge.
I got it. I know the secret of the funhouse.
Then let me hear it. What kind of answer will you give, I wonder?
In the picture Nagito took from Strawberry House, I didn't see Grape House at all. So where did Grape House go? There was only one possibility. It was in a position where it couldn't be seen from Strawberry House.
So when he actually came from the 3rd floor, he came up to our floor. So he came from... He either came from below or came from above. Most likely came from above.
Which means Strawberry House and Grape House are in the same building, but on different floors.
Same building, different floors?
Then the two houses aren't two different 3-story buildings.
It's a 6-story building.
They're actually one 6-story building?
If you think about it like that, based on Nagito's picture, it's clear where Strawberry House is located.
On the bottom. Below.
Crap!
God. Oh, wait. It would have to be a...
I see!
Wait, why did I say below?
On top of Grape House. That's where Strawberry House is located.
I'm so dumb. Yeah, we were
Because
clearly
of that,
above
the photo
tree
taken
line.
from the first floor of Strawberry House was at a high angle. Altogether, this means the first floor of Strawberry House is also the 4th floor above Grape House.
Oh, snap!
Oh,
I never
snap.
expected that the two houses were connected vertically.
But what about the shape of the building? The two houses were completely different shapes.
Strawberry House is 4-sided, and Grape House is 6-sided, right?
It never occurred to us that they were the same building because it was structured with two different shapes. a quadrilateral, and a hexagon, overlaid atop each other to misdirect how we would perceive them.
Oh, because the quadrilateral fits inside the hexagon. You would have never
And it
thunk.
worked, didn't it? Disregarding the tower, we fully believed the two houses were two separate, distinct buildings.
In order to conceal the unique design of the funhouse, Monokuma put us to sleep so we couldn't look at the outside of the building when he brought us to it.
You've
God,
just
I'm
been
learning
Kuma'd!
so much information right now. Holy.
Don't you think a building full of so many surprises totally deserves to be called a fun house?
Then, it's true? The building was really like that?
That's right! Those two houses exist on different floors in the same building!
That's some hella creativity right there.
Constructing a building like that on your own without my knowledge? How horrible!
Then what about the towers? Are they arranged vertically just like the houses?
No. I don't think...
Yeah, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower should have also been different floors inside the same building. Just like Strawberry House was on top of Grape House. Strawberry Tower was also on top of Grape Tower.
For real?
However, if they're different floors within the same building, why was Nekomaru's body in both places?
Aw, your precious hammies don't know? But it's so simple.
Maybe because it was an elevator function. And it rose... and it raised and lowered whenever...
Alrighty then. I'll be the one who solves this mystery in a flash. Please watch me, Miss Sonia.
Maybe it was an elevator function.
Oh, I see. Do whatever you like.
God, she has a little to no interest in this man. Oh, okay, cool. Do whatever.
I'll definitely make her watch me. I'm gonna stand out till she notices me.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest, you're standing out a little too much, and that's probably why she's not noticing you. Is this, okay, this is a make your argument case. Monokuma file, good night, took over, broken door, now stream feedback. Okay, let's look at the Monokuma file. Okay, this is over his death. Okay, so there's nothing here.
And hurry up, dumbass!
Fire, good night.
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
Okay.
You mean a fake body?
Maybe it's a broken
Nekomaru
doorknob.
died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to
I feel
construct
like
a dummy from
the
spare
broken
parts.
doorknob is probably the
You're
most
magnificent,
likely.
Gundam!
No fair! You totally stole my spotlight!
Gosh, he loves
So
it.
which one was the fake body?
Shut up! Just pick one of them.
Wait, there was only one thing there. Dummy Nekomaru, does that mean the killer prepared in advance?
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Okay, wait.
And hurry up!
One of the bodies was actually
Dummy.
You mean a fake?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical. It should be possible to construct a.
Okay, so there's...
No fair!
So which
Dummy
one?
and
Shut
mechanical
up! Just
body.
pick one of them. I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
So maybe
And
the
hurry up,
Monokuma
dumbass.
file.
One of the bodies in one of the towers.
What was the Monokuma file? What did the Monokuma file read? The victim is Nekomaru Nidai. Okay, Nekomaru. His body was discovered in Great Tower. His head severely damaged beyond appearance that should be considered cause of death. Despite the fact his arm and legs were dismembered, they were designed to be detachable. Since they were induced severe impact.
Was actually a dummy.
You mean a
I
fake
think
body?
it's the second one.
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body.
Okay.
Damn it!
Ooh, fuck, we're getting close.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
And hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
Okay, I think that's correct.
You mean a fake body?
And maybe it was the
Nekomaru
chin.
died with a mechanical body.
Damn it!
Then it has to be the wire.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Then hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies was actually a duck.
You mean a fake?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body.
Dude, fuck. Oh
Damn it!
no, we're about to lose. Oh no.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Then hurry up,
wait, the
dumbass!
goodnight button.
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
Wait, maybe it's a goodnight button. Maybe it's a goodnight button.
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body.
Fuck. I made it so far.
Damn it!
Dude, I thought this was the run. I thought it was the deathless run, man. That's so sad.
This is my.
Yes, I would like to retry.
We will never give up!
Damn, this may just be a case of running through all the options until we get the right. It has to be mechanical body, because there's no reason for dummy to be the one. Let's go with broken doorknob then.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Then hurry up, dumb.
One of the bodies in was actually a.
You mean a fake?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body.
Damn it!
I'm gonna solve this
Strange
mystery in a
feeling,
flash.
Monokuma.
Then hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies was actually a.
You mean a fake?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body.
Is it the dummy part that's wrong or the mechanical?
Damn it!
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Then hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
Yo, what is it?
Damn it!
I'm gonna solve this mystery.
I'm so confused. So it's in respect to the body, whether or not it's a fake or not. Which means... maybe it's strange feeling. Because the only other things having to do with the body is the goodnight and the wire.
Then hurry up, dumbass!
I guess we'll go with strange feeling.
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
No, that's wrong!
So dummy was...
Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy. That can be proven by Kazuichi's account.
Oh, the contradiction is that there was no dummy. It was the same body the entire time. Oh, okay. Oh, now I get it. Oh, when you think about it, that makes so much sense.
Huh? Me?
Remember? When we moved from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower,
I can't believe that.
we
That's
thought the
feels
body
bad.
had moved. And that's when you said,
Not just that, the parts that I carefully arranged when I disassembled the body all moved too.
right up until that moment, you were disassembling Nekomaru's body at Grape Tower, right? The killer couldn't have known how you'd take apart his body, so they couldn't have built a dummy.
That's true. I totally didn't think of that.
Unless Kazuichi was the one who built the dummy, then it would be a different story.
Oh! Oh my god, Miss Sonia, you...
Miss Sonia, that's a pretty harsh joke. You are joking, right?
Bro, she fucking hates him.
It's alright. Kazuichi is not the killer. If he was, he wouldn't have fixed the elevator or the button in Strawberry Hall. It'd be much more convenient for the killer if it stayed broken.
I see. That is disappointing.
Wait a minute, wait, why is that disappointing? Wait, did you want him to die, Miss Sonia? What the hell?
I'm even more disappointed.
Hey, bro. GG's, bro. That's a tough one.
However, even if
Oh, that's
Nekomaru's
so
body
sad.
wasn't a dummy, it's meaningless if we don't have the important answer.
The reason Nekomaru's body was in both towers, even though it was supposed to be on different floors.
Maybe it was simply moved?
The body moved to a different floor?
You can't think of a device like that? A device that moves things to different floors
An
in the same
elevator.
building?
Device that transfers things to different forms. It's an elevator. It's 100% an elevator. If it's not, it has to be an elevator. If the first letter is not E, I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay, it's an elevator. He's gonna be I was gonna be a little upset if that was the right answer. Okay, where's the L? Give me an L. There we go. Okay, elevator. Whew. Okay, this one was easy. This was easy. Okay, where's the A? Give me an A. Wait, is it elevator? Wait, is it? Oh. I have been spelling elevator wrong. R. Need an R, and there we go. That one was easy. That was easy.
You must be talking about an elevator.
What? Are you saying Nekomaru's body was transported using an elevator?
Yes, that is exactly what I am saying.
Where the hell is this elevator anyway?
It's the tower itself.
I was right! Okay, I called it. I assumed that the tower itself would be the elevator.
The inside of the tower is one big elevator.
That makes sense.
Which means the tower was designed so that the whole room goes up and down like an elevator.
And that's why the walls could change so easily.
So whether you enter from Strawberry Hall or Grape Hall, it all leads to the same room, right?
And the other doors were just fakes. To throw you off.
So that's why we could only enter it from one side or the other.
Now that you mention it, sometimes when I pressed the door button, it took a while for it to open.
I see. We were basically waiting for the room to arrive, just like an elevator.
Please hold on. If the inside of the whole tower ascends and descends like an elevator, then why is there a picture of a strawberry on the far back door when you enter from Grape Tower?
To give the illusion that the tower's on the other side. It's a
And a
trick.
picture of a grape on the far back door when you enter from Strawberry Tower.
If the room just moves up and down like an elevator, there's no reason for the doors to change.
Plus, after the incident, the far back door in Grape Tower had chains wrapped around it, right? But when we entered Strawberry Tower, those chains were gone.
Not just that, but if I remember correctly, even the doorknob was broken off.
There are too many strange things. Was that tower really an elevator?
When you see people and things, make sure you focus on the good parts instead of the bad.
What did you say?
So, let's put aside what's changed and focus our attention on what hasn't.
Why do we have to do that?
It's fine. Come on. What does everything that hasn't changed have in common?
It's the... Everything but the doors did not change. The things that didn't change was literally everything but the doors. The body, the pill, and the oil we've been talking about. There shouldn't be anything strange about them, not even the fact that they'll move to the elevator. They all have in common is... they were all on the floor.
I see!
Yep. They were all on the floor.
Is it safe to say that all the items on the floor didn't change?
And?
And?
Why did the picture on the far back door change? If you can figure that out, you'll have the answer. The reason is because that elevator has something unique about it.
Something unique about the elevator. It's an enormous circle. You can only enter one side at a time. There's no ceiling. Only the floor moves. No. I don't think it's that.
I see!
Yeah, only the floor moves.
So that's it. The elevator was designed so only the floor moved.
Because if the walls moved as well, that wouldn't make any sense. The floor just moves and connects to the door. That has to be
Only
it.
the floor moved?
Which means the whole room wasn't an elevator, only the floor was.
Okay, yeah.
That's why we saw different doors in each tower. Which means on the first floor of Grape Tower, the door on the far back wall had a strawberry design. And on the fourth floor, which was Strawberry Tower, a different door on the far back wall had a grape design.
Then, where do the different floors lead?
Nowhere. They're fake doors.
I want to say they lead outside, but they're probably just for show.
Just for show. Why was something like that necessary?
To trick us into thinking that we were all on one floor.
So we'd falsely believe that the doors were connected to where their picture signified. It was actually very effective. Because of that, we totally misunderstood the building's structure.
I don't get it. But I guess it means whoever designed this building had a totally twisted personality.
Well, Monokuma is a fucked up individual, so...
Did you hear that, Monami?
Don't blame this on me. Take responsibility for yourself.
Then I'll take responsibility and gently caress you.
By beating the absolute shit out of you.
Like, there's no way that's gonna happen. Stop with the tasteless jokes.
By the way, what does the chain on the far back door in Grape Tower mean?
It was probably wrapped there by the killer to keep us as far from Strawberry Tower as possible.
Why?
Because of that chain. You guys thought you couldn't enter there, right?
Like you said, probably could use these parts to repair the button, but... even if you do repair the button, what's gonna happen to the chain on the other side of the door? The door that leads to Strawberry Hall has a chain wrapped around the doorknob. Even if you fix a button on the Strawberry Hall side, the door won't open as long as that chain is there. You don't need to worry about that at all. So that's what
The
he was
killer
talking
destroyed the
about.
Strawberry Hall button, so we'd stay away from Strawberry Tower. Everything was done to tamper with the evidence, so we wouldn't find out about the secret of the funhouse. The appearance of a body in the tower would contradict what we thought we knew about the building. In that situation, if we'd gone to Strawberry Tower, we'd have seen that contradiction firsthand. And using that as a clue, we might have discovered the truth. The truth that the two houses and the two towers are actually one complete vertical building. The killer wanted to keep us from learning that. That's why they made us stay away from Strawberry Tower.
Damn, what an absolute brainiac.
They destroyed the button and wrapped a chain around the door just for that?
Would it really have inconvenienced the killer if we learned the true structure of the building?
It would have been a major inconvenience. After all, this funhouse is strongly connected to the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru.
And now we gotta figure out what the ultimate weapon is.
Hold on. You're progressing much too quickly. There's still a contradiction concerning the building structure.
What a pain. It's fine already.
Gundam, please proceed.
Bro, is Sonya and Gundam a duo? Like, Miss Sonya is like, she's way too gung-ho about him. That's so fucked.
You said earlier that Strawberry House and Grape House are connected vertically, right? If so, how does the contact elevator supposedly transport us from one house to the other?
I see, now that you mention it, I completely forgot about the matter.
If that elevator moves vertically, then when your back is facing the elevator, both towers should be on the same side.
That is true.
But does this reflect reality? Inside Grape House, Grape Hall is on your right when your back is to the elevator. And inside Strawberry House, Strawberry Hall is on your left when your back is to the elevator. Which means the houses are on exact opposite sides of the tower. Answer me, fiend! What does this mean?
What does this mean?
I'm glad that they're a duo. I agree. What does this mean? The two houses are connected vertically. The position of the tower should be the same in both houses. But in fact, when my back was facing the elevator in the Grape House, the tower was on my right. And when my back was facing the elevator in Strawberry House, the tower was on my left. How can I break through this contradiction? Kane, contact elevator. Ooh, there's a lot of new stuff.
If the two houses are connected...
Oh, oops. So we have Kane's account. Not that. Not that. So Kane, no.
The elevator should move.
Maybe.
Vertically, not horizontally.
Maybe Nagito's sudden
However,
appearance.
at both houses,
Kazuichi's account. What is that? Ooh, oh, it's Kazuichi.
if the contact elevator is behind you, the towers are in opposite directions.
Damn it!
It has to be Kazuichi.
If the two houses are connected vertically...
The elevator should move.
Vertically, not horizontally.
However, at both houses,
If the contact elevator,
the towers are in opposite directions.
Which means your reasoning...
is clearly contradictory.
What's with this iron curtain of teamwork?
It has to be, okay, it has to be Kazuichi on the first one.
If the two houses are connected vertically...
The elevator should move.
Vertically, not horizontally.
Yes, okay,
No, that's wrong!
okay.
The elevator wasn't just moving vertically. Isn't that right, Kazuichi?
Huh? Me?
Come on. You used the elevator while you were holding that compass Nagito gave you, right?
Ah, that. Yeah, it was pretty strange.
It was true, it did rotate at the same
From
time.
start to finish, somehow the compass needle rotated 180 degrees.
Rotated 180 degrees?
Meaning, as the elevator moved between the two houses, it also rotated 180 degrees. It was probably following the building's perimeter as it rotated to the other side. Which means the exit would be on the opposite side once you arrived at the other house, right?
Oh, that makes sense.
And thanks to that, the tower we saw on our right side when we arrived at Grape House appeared on our left side when we were at Strawberry House.
Oh,
An
that's so
elevator
big.
that rotates while it moves. Is that even possible? It's like something from an amusement park.
Well, a funhouse is an amusement park attraction, you know. And since the building doesn't really need to be structurally practical, it makes for some splendid fun.
That's not splendid at all. You're inhuman.
You say I'm inhuman, but I'm just a bear. So I was never human to begin with.
He got you beat there, Monami. He's got a point. He's got a point.
I'm different from these lowly humans.
Okay, let's not go that far, buddy, okay? You were right about the first part. Let's not,
So we're done with the
gaslight
secret of the
ourselves.
funhouse, right? Then let's start talking about the important stuff. What's the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru? And how'd they combine it with the pillar?
Huh? You still don't know what the ultimate weapon is yet? It's what I found at the Octagon, you know.
What is the Octagon? I haven't heard about that yet.
Oh my... I can't believe I have to explain that now.
Bro, you haven't explained jack shit! We've been having to solve it the entire time. You haven't explained anything.
As long as you know what an octagon means, you can solve this simple mystery easily.
What an octagon means. It means 8 sides.
I see!
Thank God I took basic geometry.
If I recall, an octagon is a shape with 8 sides, right?
I didn't expect you to know that. For a substitute reserve course student, you're quite knowledgeable.
Bitch, I will smack that goofy hair off of your scalp. What do you mean I didn't expect you to know that? That is literally a 3rd grade question at best.
I guess I should continue listening. Where is the place befitting of the name Octagon?
It'd be the tower. Oh wait.
Crap!
There has to be the...
Crap! Crap!
Damn, bro, your guess is as good as mine.
Crap! Crap!
The sky.
Crap!
Oh.
Crap!
Huh? I clicked on everything. Wait, what? Bitch, nothing looked like an octagon. Dude, I hate these
This is my-
click ones.
We will never give up!
The fuck you mean, which is the octagon? There's not an octagon in sight. A name befitting of the octagon. What?
Crap! Crap!
Dude, what? Literally nothing looks like an octagon. What in the fuck? Dude, do I have to look this shit up? Literally nothing looks like an octagon.
Here!
Ain't no shot. Ain't no fucking shot.
You're talking about the secret room surrounded by concrete in the depths of the final dead room.
That's some bullshit and a half. What the hell?
Why is that place the octagon?
How the fuck was I supposed to pick that?
You know how the four-sided strawberry house is on top of the six-sided grape house? If you cut a four-sided shape out of a six-sided one, you get 8 edges. It becomes an 8-sided shape.
What kind of arithmetic bullshit is that?
That's basically the gist of it. The true identity of the octagon is that secret room in the depths of the final dead room. In actuality, that place contained various weapons.
Then the ultimate weapon was there too?
That's a little different. I learned the true identity of the ultimate weapon at the octagon.
Learned?
The true identity of the ultimate weapon is the funhouse, which means the killer used the building structure as their weapon and killed Nekomaru.
Dude, what does that even mean?
Like me, the killer probably realized the secret of the funhouse from the scenery, and then thought of a way to kill making use of the building structure.
The funhouse itself is the weapon, so they killed using the building structure?
Bro, this game's way too smart for my dumb ass.
That's why the killer tried to keep us from learning the mystery of the building. But more importantly, using the building itself as a weapon? Such a spectacular crime. It truly deserves to be called the ultimate weapon.
So the funhouse is the true identity of the ultimate weapon. What the fuck does that even mean? How did the killer use that to murder Nekomaru? And who's the killer that did it anyways? Bro, we're not even halfway through this bullshit. Bro, we're not even halfway through. Fuck.
Hiya!
Oh, my head hurts. Why, hello there. I thought of a new bad word to call Monumi. I can already tell I won't be pleased by this. Then let me say it right away. I'm already used to insults and slander. There's no way I'll get hurt by a mere word. Monomi is a serious Stefaltly. That's much too straightforward than I expected. Stefaltly, huh? That's not it. That's not it at all. Stupid, fat, and ugly. The perfect jet stream attack incorporating all three of these would be. Ta-da! Staffatly!
Huh?
Oh, well, there's a fat hidden in there.
Okay, everyone, all together now. Mon ami is a serious Stuffatly.
Damn, bro, that's fucked. You're getting triple whammied. That's fucked. Would you like to save? Yes, I would like to save. Fuck, we're only halfway through this bullshit.
Hello. I hope your day is well.
Nah, this shit's been awful, Monami. I'm gonna be honest with you. This shit fucking sucks.
I'm trying to force myself to be more energetic, or else my mental state won't be able to keep up. Ugh,
Just
my
like in
heart's
the real
thumping
world.
like crazy.
Fake it till you make it.
I might as well have a laid-back, so what attitude and go ahead with high energy. Yeehaw! Ah, but be careful that your batteries don't run out for various reasons. And just like I say each time, don't forget to save frequently.
Don't worry, I just saved.
I never expected the funhouse itself to be the ultimate weapon. Oh well, let's just press on ahead.
Wait, what? You just went from absolutely shocked and appalled to... Okay, anyways.
Is it really alright to accept a situation so easily?
Bro, I just want to know who the killer is, dog.
I mean, that's not what's important. The thing that's really important is the killer who used the building structure. Like, who's Mekumaru's murderer?
But is it really okay to believe the building is the weapon? Nagito said it, you know.
But it's also because Nagito said it that I feel like it holds the most credibility.
There's no way I'd lie at such an important moment. I don't want to die either.
What happened to the bastard who kept saying how much they didn't mind dying?
He's right. There was a time when I thought I could become a stepping stone for your hopes, but I will sincerely retract that remark.
Retract?
I'm disappointed too, you know. If this was a murder for the sake of hope, I'd happily sacrifice myself.
You say such falsehoods, per usual. There is no such thing as murder for the sake of hope. Murder is simply murder.
I mean, he's not wrong, though. Like, what other... Murder's murder no matter how you look at it, whether it's for a good reason or a bad reason. You're still killing someone.
Forcibly sacrificing others for one's own desires. Even one as diabolical as I would avoid such actions.
I see.
Wow, that was the least convincing statement I have ever heard.
It's fine. Let's just leave him alone and find out who killed Coach Nekomaru as fast as we can. Just so you know, it's not like I'm getting hungry or anything, you know.
I never would have thought.
Akane! You were drooling waterfalls?
Nagito, as usual, can't tell what he's thinking. I have no idea if he's serious or not.
Anyway, if the killer used the building structure, why don't we think about how they used it?
How they killed Nekomaru.
It might be better if we clarify the cause of death first, don't you think?
Cause of death. He was horribly damaged as if he was being senseless with a blunt object. If he was being with a blunt object, it wouldn't be a kill that utilized the building structure. So what was Nekomaru's cause of death that also utilized the building structure? Falling!
I see! That's it. I think he might have died from falling.
Oh, so he was... The wire was wrapped to the doorknob. And then when the elevator came down... That's what the loud crashing sound was... Oh, I think I get it.
Died from falling?
I think I get it. I think I get it.
If the funhouse's secret is that it's a structure where both towers and houses are vertically connected, then the killer made use of its height and caused Nekomaru to die from falling.
I get it, I get
Are
it.
you saying they pushed him off? Where'd they push him off from?
That I don't know
They
yet.
didn't need to push him off.
Don't just make things up when you don't know the method. Where in that building would you even be able to push someone off in the first place?
It might be possible in the tower. You could push him off the 4th floor when the elevator is on the 1st floor.
Did you forget how the elevator functions? When it's on the 1st floor, the door on the 4th floor won't open.
Saying he died from falling is truly incorrect. You should burn in the flames of hell.
Bro, that's crazy. We literally have a level 6 ranked friendship. And you're telling me to burn in hell. Damn, it's crazy how fickle our friendship is.
But my gut is going crazy right now.
Well, you also may just be hungry. If Nekomaru died from falling, where did the killer shove Nekomaru from? I'm going to reach the truth behind this incident. I need to solve that mystery next. Good night. Contact. I think the broken doorknob.
When the elevator is on the 1st floor, you can't go through the door on the 4th floor.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
Then, how about this?
Broken doorknob.
After locking Nekomaru inside the elevator, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor and made use of the drop.
Hold on! Did you forget the elevator has a sensor? As long as there's a moving object inside, the other door won't open. Which means the elevator wouldn't have moved either.
That must be the threshold of that elevator.
Let me make clear saying this in the...
When the elevator is on the
Strange
1st
feeling. It's
floor,
not strange feeling anymore.
you can't go through
It's
the
not
door on the
good
4th
night
floor.
yet. Connie's account.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
Then, how about
Connie's account. It's not that. We'll use that later. Do Hiko's account. Not that. We'll use that later.
after locking Nekomaru?
Contact elevator. I don't think it's that. Prox alarm.
They moved the elevator.
Nekomaru, use this alarm clock to recover from sleep mode. It's not. I think it's
And made
broken.
use of the drop.
It has to be broken. That's the only thing that
Hold
I can.
on! Did you
see
forget the
making
elevator has a
sense.
sensor? As long as there's a moving object inside.
Okay. And let's try it on the other two. I feel like it's a broken doorknob, but I'm not sure.
When the
on which
elevator is
one.
on the 1st floor, you can't go through the door on the 4th floor.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
So it's not that one.
Damn it!
So
When the
let's try
elevator is on the
this,
1st floor,
You can't go
second
through the door.
It'd be impossible.
Then, after locking they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor
Oh, that one.
and made use of the drop.
Hold on! As long as there's a move, the other door won't open, which means the elevator...
That must be the threshold of that elevator.
Let's try that again.
When the elevator
Maybe
is on,
the
you can't go
second
through the door.
It'd be impossible.
Then, after locking Nekomaru inside, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor.
So it's not the
Damn it!
doorknob at all.
When the elevator is on the 1st floor,
Then
you can't go through the door on the 4th floor.
It'd be impossible to shove off the
okay,
victim
then
from
what
up there.
about the good night
Then,
button and
how about
moving
this?
object?
After locking Nekomaru inside the
Maybe that's what
elevator,
it is.
they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor
Maybe
and
the
made
elevator
use of the
isn't
drop.
the issue. Maybe it's the moving object.
Hold on! Did you forget the elevator has a sensor? As long as there's a moving object...
Okay.
No, that's wrong!
Okay. It wasn't doorknob, it was the sleeping sensor. Okay.
That sensor should only work if something is moving.
I'm a little bit behind on the curve, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
If Nekomaru wasn't moving inside, the elevator sensor wouldn't have detected anything.
Could it be his sleep mode?
When Nekomaru's goodnight button is pressed, all of his functions shut down, and he enters sleep mode. If he's in sleep mode, the elevator sensor wouldn't have noticed him, right?
I see. So that's how...
However, even if they moved the elevator in that manner, Nekomaru would have just moved along with it.
And that's where the wire and the broken doorknob come in.
There would have been no drop for him to fall and die from, yes?
That's what I was about to explain, before Kazuichi interrupted me.
Silence, pest!
Oh?
Now you're calling me a pest?
Bro, Miss Sonia fucking hates his guts. This shit's fucked. Way to create a drop inside the elevator when Nekomaru's inside. I think I have it. I think I have it. It's either the wire. Okay, wire. It's either the wire or the broken doorknob. We'll have to see what it is based off of the recommendations we get.
If you arrange it a certain way, you can cause the drop within the elevator.
This is true. There's nothing.
So you're telling us all to think about the arrangement, right?
That
Why I
arrangement is...
think it's the broken.
The hammer is suspicious.
Nope.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
No.
What about the oil on the floor?
No.
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
Crap! Oh, or maybe I was supposed to copy.
If you arrange it a certain way,
Maybe I were copying here.
you can cause the drop within the elevator.
So you're telling us all to think
Cause
about the arrangement, right?
That arrangement is...
The hammer is suspicious.
Okay, I think we're copying here.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
Yeah, we're
What about the oil on the floor?
Copying here.
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
How about we all shut up and listen to what Chiaki has to say?
Silence, pest!
How do we...
Don't be so cold. What if I start to enjoy it?
Bro, don't get weird. How do we... Concentrate, fire...
If you arrange it a certain way, you can cause the drop within the elevator.
So you're telling us all to think about the arrangement, right?
Oh, so we can copy this, but
That
not...
arrangement is...
The hammer is suspicious.
Interesting.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
What about the oil on the floor?
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
Crap! Okay, let's try that again.
If you arrange it a certain way, you can cause
I
the
thought
drop
we could
within the
copy
elevator.
blue.
So you're telling us all to think about the arrangement, right?
That arrangement is...
The hammer is suspicious.
Yeah, we can't...
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
What about the oil on the floor?
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
How about we all shut up and listen to what Chiaki has to say?
Silence, pest!
Don't. What if I start to enjoy it?
If you arrange it as you can cause the drop within the elevator.
So you're telling us all
How about arrangement?
to think about the arrangement, right?
I guess
That
we'll go with
arrangement is...
the tipped over.
The hammer is suspicious.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
Crap!
If
I
you
really
arrange it
think
a
it's the
certain way,
doorknob.
you can cause the drop within the elevator.
So you're telling us all to think about the arrangement, right?
I don't know why. I'm like, dead set
That
on it
arrangement
being
is- the hammer
broken
is suspicious.
doorknob.
Isn't
Like,
it about
how's-
time?
What about the oil on the doorknob on the floor? How about we all shut?
Silence! Don't.
What if I start to enjoy it?
Let's...
If you arrange it a certain way,
You can cause the drop within the elevator.
Dude, it was...
Crap!
There's a way to create a difference in elevation.
if you arrange it a certain way, you can cause the drop within the elevator.
So you're telling us all to think about the
Okay,
arrangement.
we'll
That
go with
arrangement, the
wire.
hammer is suspicious.
Isn't it about time?
What about the oil on the doorknob on the floor? How
It's
about we
not
all shut
wire,
up?
Silence!
I actually
Don't.
know
What if I start to enjoy it?
If you arrange it a certain way,
You can cause the drop within the elevator.
Crap!
if you arrange it a certain way,
You can cause the drop within the elevator.
So you're telling us all to think about the arrangement.
that arrangement,
The hammer is suspicious. Isn't it about time?
What about the oil on the floor?
The doorknob on the
Floor seems suspicious.
What? I don't understand.
crap!
Dude, I don't understand what it's talking about. It's talking about the arrangement. But what is it talking about? I don't understand what I'm missing. The doorknob and the wire, like, those are the only two it can be. So
This is
what
mine.
am I missing? I don't
We will never give up!
get it.
if you arrange it a certain way,
Wait. Pokemon body and the left leg were tied to the wire, tied to me. It's 100% the wire because he was dangling from it. And his leg broke off, causing him to fall. And the doorknob has all the scratches on it from the wire.
you can cause the drop within the elevator.
So you're telling us to think about the arrangement.
That arrangement,
The hammer is suspicious. Isn't it about time?
What about the oil on the floor?
The doorknob on the
Floor seems suspicious.
I agree with that.
Dude, some of this stuff does not make sense.
Didn't the doorknob have scrape marks on
The
it?
way some of the mechanics work actually don't make sense sometimes.
That might have been where it got scraped by the wire.
Cause like, I knew that the entire time that the doorknob and the wire were connected. But yet the way the game connects the two is so confusing.
Is that the same wire that was tied around Nekomaru?
Then again, this is on Menace
The
mode.
tip of
I'm
that
gonna get,
wire
like,
was
a
tied
fucking
into a loop.
D for this report card.
If the elevator moved while that loop part hung from the doorknob,
If they did something like that, he would have been suspended in midair.
That's right. He was suspended in midair.
Huh?
The killer tied up Nekomaru with the wire while he was in sleep mode. Tied the tip of the wire into a knot and hung it on the doorknob to the 4th floor. With that, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor of Grape Tower. And suspended Nekomaru in midair.
Dude, that's such a fucked up thing to do. The man's not even awake for it either.
That's right! He was so well hung! Kinda like...
Bro, Monokuma, don't you even dare fucking say
You
it.
better not finish that sentence.
Bro, get your dirty ass mind out of the gutter. We're trying to solve a murder here.
The killer took advantage of the elevator's unique feature. Only the floor moves. By doing that, they created a drop so Nekomaru could fall to his death.
Too easy. So what if they created a drop? There's no way you can make him fall and die with just that.
Why?
If Nekomaru is suspended in midair like that, then how do you get him to fall? Because if he's suspended in midair, he won't die if he doesn't actually fall.
Well, I mean, you just have to wake him up.
Even if they suspended Nekomaru from a wire,
Yeah, you just
how
have
would
to
they make him
wake up.
fall? There's no one in the tower to push him off. There's no way they could do that.
Wow, you don't get a lot of cuts from this one.
Even if they suspended Nekomaru, how would they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push him off. There's no way they could do that.
Ooh. Well, you gotta get it right. You
Even
gotta
if they
get it
suspended
right.
Nekomaru from a wire, how would they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push him off. There's no way they could do that.
It doesn't mean someone had to push him off.
This is it's definitely.
It's
an
possible
alarm
that he
clock.
fell on his own.
What? Nekomaru fell on his own?
Fuck.
Crap.
It's definitely the alarm clock.
What?
100%.
Nekomaru fell on his own? Nekomaru should have still been in sleep
Okay,
mode,
there.
right?
Okay, there it is.
Allow me to cut through those words. What do you think would happen if Nekomaru woke up while he was suspended upside down in midair?
He'd flip the fuck out.
What are you saying? Like, how would he even wake up?
He has an alarm inside his body. As long as it was armed, it would have deactivated his sleep mode. Which means the killer set the alarm before they suspended Nekomaru.
If you woke up from an alarm and realized you were hanging upside down and had no clue why, if something like that happened to you, you would start panicking a lot, right?
Bro, imagine. I can't imagine the amount of stress and fear Nekomaru was probably dealing with in that moment. That's so fucked.
Instinctively, your body would start moving. Nekomaru probably did exactly that.
And then, in order to make him fall from the force he was generating, the wire was hung on the tip of the doorknob so it would easily slip off. In actuality, the scrape marks caused by the wire were near the tip of the doorknob, right?
But Nekomaru didn't fall because the wire came off, right?
He fell because the entire doorknob came off.
When Nekomaru awoke, he must have struggled much more than expected, which caused the doorknob to break off.
Was that unexpected for the killer too?
Well, that's probably it. If they knew it'd leave behind evidence like that, they would have at least tried to do something to cover it up.
The killer didn't expect the doorknob to come off. The reason that even happened was because... In that case, I should use my full power. The fierce word Nekomaru put all his hands into grabbing the doorknob with both hands. But... not yet. So he couldn't even... Oh, so he could have broken it off. If that's really what it was. And that's a clue Nekomaru left behind for us to
I see. So that's how Nekomaru fell to his death.
Do you finally understand now?
Yeah. It appears it's just as Miss Sonia said. I'm just a pest. No, I'm not just a pest. I'm a total fucking pig.
Okay, bro, let's calm down.
Isn't that right, Miss Sonia? If I'm a fucking pig, you can say so.
Bro.
No, I believe you gave your all.
Hey, why aren't you teasing me anymore?
This guy, he gets off on this.
Dude, Fuyuhiko, me and you are in the same boat. This guy's so fucking weird.
So thanks to that alarm, Nekomaru ended up falling while he was still hanging upside down.
which is why his head was indented.
That doesn't mean he just crashed straight into the floor. Of course, you know that too, right?
Yeah, he found the pillar then. The only thing I could think of was he collided with the pillar.
I see! When Nekomaru fell to the floor, he ended up colliding with the pillar. Isn't that it?
Finally, the pillar!
Let's go, Akane, the pillar! That's what we've been waiting for, it's the pillar, baby.
So that's how the pillar shattered, and why oil was spilled all over the place.
See, I told you the pillar was the weapon. My gut was totally right.
Well, the pillar was a bonus. It's not even clear if the killer intended that, or if it was just a coincidence.
At this point, it is quite difficult to find a clue that will lead to the killer.
Actually, no, that's so fucking true. Like, this doesn't tell us anything about who did
Then
it.
what about the alarm? I'm positive the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m. And if we map it out from there...
Hold on, baby gangsta.
Oh my god.
Stop calling me baby gangsta!
What'd you just say? Did you say the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.?
You didn't check it yourself? Nekomaru's alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.
Nah, that's impossible. 'Cause even though I slept in a little, I still got to the tower at 7 in the morning.
Now that you mention it, so did I. There was no way I could be late for Monokuma Tai Chi, so I left for Grape Tower before 7 a.m.
And if we found Nekomaru's body there, it would have been before the 7:30 a.m. alarm went off.
True.
It appears yet another contradiction has been birthed. How were you able to discover Nekomaru died at 7:30 a.m. when you went to the tower at 7?
That's what I want to know!
The mystery I don't understand. It's like normal. Yes, one after another. I can't choke at the time. Like, bro, we've been choking the entire time. We have lost like 3 or 4 times. This just chalked. Oh god.
We headed for Grape Tower.
That's not what I wanted. Please, Hiko. It has to be someone
Before
with
7
Hiko.
a.m., I am certain.
That's true.
But the alarm inside Nekomaru's chest was set for 7:30 a.m.
Yeah, that's true.
Nekomaru died because of that alarm, right?
His time of death and the time the body was discovered. One of those must be an illusion.
The killer probably did some tampering. They probably messed with the clock inside Nekomaru's chest.
Okay, that's the one that's
gotta be
wrong.
it.
That's the one that's wrong. 100%, 100%.
We headed for Grape
It's a radio
Tower.
clock. It can't be messed with.
Before 7 a.m.,
I
I
remember
am...
we.
But the alarm
I
inside was set
definitely
for
heard
7.
something about
Nekomaru
that.
died.
His time of death and one of those must...
The killer probably did some... They probably messed with the clock inside Nekomaru's chest.
Yeah, okay.
No, that's wrong!
I 100% knew that one. That radio clock can't be tampered with.
No, the clock inside his chest was a radio clock, so it would have been impossible to mess with.
So you're saying there's no way the killer could have tampered with the clock?
Maybe the clock Miss Sonia saw was the one that got tampered with.
The clock inside Grape House?
No, I checked all the clocks inside the funhouse.
Oh, that's what I asked you to do. So you really listened to me and checked all the clocks.
Bro, you're such a rad bastard.
And because of that, I can confidently declare that all the clocks had the same time displayed.
If there's no possibility that the time was tampered with, then we must doubt that human's testimony.
Please believe me, we are not lying.
Then maybe it's a misunderstanding?
Gundam, you are a liar and a fool. Please believe me. My bad. Have a good day.
I never misunderstand. I'll crush you into dog food.
It's time-related contradiction. I don't think I should doubt the testimonies. I should doubt the clock. It's no mistake that something was done, but what was it? misunderstanding. Oh, what's this? Logic dive? Fuck. Oh no. Oh god, please. Don't give me that. God, I hate logic dives so much. Question one. What did Hajime the others misunderstand? Who the killers where the murder happened? The time in the building. It's the time in the building. Okay. So far, so good. So far, Logic Drive hasn't thrown anything crazy at us. Bro, this reminds me of Run. Which clock was tampered with? Nekomaru, it was the building. The building clocks. Because it can't be both because the radio clock can't be tampered with. Okay, so far so good. We're 2 for 2. This is huge. Just gotta get the last one. Just gotta get the last one. We'll be good to go. Just one. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not depressed. Which house had the wrong time? It had to be... It had to be Grape House. It had to be Grape House. It was both? They messed with both houses? Damn. Okay. Damn, 2 for 3. That's not bad though. 2 for 3 is not bad. I can live with a 2 for 3. I can live with that. 2 for 3, that's not bad. We can live with that.
It's all coming together! You said you checked all the clocks inside the building. Isn't that right, Fuyuhiko?
Yeah, none of the clocks had the wrong time.
But what if all those clocks had been messed with?
Oh, wait, that makes sense. He said he checked all the clocks, so if all the clocks are wrong, then of course they would all be the same. Oh, okay.
What? All the clocks?
Okay, that makes sense.
So even if you checked all the clocks inside the building, there's no way you'd have noticed it.
I see. So the killer messed with the time inside the whole building by changing all the clocks.
So that's what it was. There's no way I would have noticed that.
This is truly fantastic!
Now's not the time to be pleased. More importantly, how much was the time off?
She's right. That's the main problem. We need to clarify by how much time was off after the killer messed with the clocks. It's definitely the next mystery. Gonna reach the truth in one go. One go? Brother. Oh, it's definitely Akane's account. Because Akane... She heard noise at 5:30 a.m. So it has to be Akane.
Then we can only rely on Nekomaru's radio clock.
The time of death was clearly 7:30 a.m.
Okay.
The problem is, what time would 7:30 be? In our time.
Are there any clues that can be used to narrow that down?
It has to be Akane.
If only I heard the sound when he fell.
Yep, Akane.
I agree with that.
Akane heard the sound. 'Cause she said she heard it at 5:30.
That's right. We should have heard the sound he made when he fell. Wasn't it that rumbling noise?
Rumbling?
I thought it was just an earthquake, so I went back to sleep. Was that the sound from when Nekomaru fell?
Well, a huge body fell from the 4th floor to the 1st, and the pillar fell with it. It's obvious we'd hear the impact sound.
We heard that noise too.
It was when we were gathered at the Strawberry House Lounge. What is it, Sonia?
Oh, well, That sound everyone heard? I did not hear it at all.
Huh?
You probably didn't hear it because you were sleeping.
I could not sleep at all. I was awake the whole night with hunger pangs.
There's nothing to worry about. What's important is that rumbling noise anyway.
If we use that rumbling sound as a reference, we might be able to figure out how much our time was off.
I heard that sound probably around 5:30 in the morning.
Huh? You can tell?
Dude, her eternal clock is probably insane.
I instantly woke up and left my room. And that's when I saw the clock in the lounge.
Excellent work, Akane!
The rumbling sound we heard was at 5:30. So I can answer the how much our time was off. Oh, fuck. 2?
I see!
Nekomaru's alarm went off at 7:30. And if we heard the sound of his impact at 5:30, that means our time was off by 2 hours.
Oh. It was simple math. God, if I would have gotten that wrong, that would have been so embarrassing.
2 hours? That much?
We were starving pretty badly. There's no way we would have noticed.
Plus, the funhouse has no windows. And there weren't any Monokuma announcements either.
However, for what reason did the killer alter our perception of time?
The reason is obvious. So they can lure out just Nekomaru. If you messed with the clocks and used a specific thing, you definitely get Nekomaru to the tower alone, right?
Yep, because he's the only one that can wake up automatically.
From there, the killer's plan was a splendid success. That's all it means.
Besides much with the time, the killer also used a specific thing. They're trying to lure Nekomaru, and this specific thing is the Monokuma Tai Chi.
I see!
That's it. The killer made use of the
Okay.
Monokuma Tai Chi activity
The
in the morning.
second half, I'm doing a lot better than the first half.
How did they use it?
We were required to go to Great Tower every morning at 7 a.m. for that activity, right? But if they mess with all the clocks inside the building, what would that do to us?
We wouldn't be able to attend on time, but that wouldn't affect Nekomaru. His radio clock had the exact time.
That's right. In doing so, the killer was able to lure him to the tower by himself at the precise time.
Then, when I witnessed Nekomaru early in the morning,
If I recall, you witnessed Nekomaru around 5 a.m. And if that time was also 2 hours off,
That would
it should have been 7 a.m. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Dude, that's so sad. He saw him go downstairs, not expecting anything, and then he ends up dead.
At that time, he was heading over to Monokuma Tai Chi, right on schedule.
But no one else was.
I see. Now that I think about it, I realize what Monokuma meant when he said those words.
Too early. He didn't even ask you yet.
Jeez, how outrageous. I honestly didn't expect everyone to ditch Monokuma Tai Chi. But it turned out like this after all, so I guess it can't be helped.
When you said everyone, you were including us, right? We thought we came to the tower on time, but in truth, it was way past the meeting time.
Ah, jeez. That's, well, how should I put it? What was it? You know, tripping over a foot or something like that.
Damn, you just got bamboozled, my man.
Are you talking about tripping over someone else's fault?
Wrong! Too bad.
Liar! I'm right!
That's not it. It's incorrect.
That's definitely the correct answer. You always get so stubborn like this.
I don't even know what that phrase is, so I can't even tell if it's right or not.
Let's just ignore the peanut gallery. Now that we've found out how the killer lured Nekomaru, the number of suspects has drastically decreased.
Hey, why would that decrease the number of suspects? Don't be a friggin' liar!
You'll know I'm not lying when you listen to what Fuyuhiko's going to say next.
huh? What the hell do you mean?
Fuyuhiko's like, hey, yo, what? Me?
You witnessed Nekomaru going toward the tower. Did something else happen after that?
Are you talking about that alarm?
Alarm?
A little while after I witnessed Nekomaru, the clock in the Strawberry House lounge started going off. Plus, it was just before that rumbling sound occurred. That's it. So that's what it is. If Nekomaru died when the rumble happened, then whoever doesn't have an alibi at the time is the prime suspect.
Really? Was there anyone who didn't have an alibi at that time?
I remember now. The sound was so loud I couldn't help bolting from my room. But there was one guy who never left the lounge. We were both on the same floor. It's pretty weird that bastard never came out of his guest room.
Which means that person does not have an alibi for when Nekomaru fell?
Who is it? Who's the bastard?
Oh, who is it? Okay, so it's not Fuyuhiko. And it had to be on the boys' side. Don't tell me. Gundam, is it you?
Crap!
Oh, okay, thank God. Whew. Soda. Nagito?
You're the only one!
Oh my g- Wait, Nagito is the actual
The one
answer?
who wasn't there. It's you, right, Nagito?
Oh! Wait, is it actually possible for Nagito to be the killer? On God?
That's right. Nagito wasn't there.
I didn't even know that was possible.
It was just me, Gundam, and Fuyuhiko.
You didn't come out, even though the alarm was going off like crazy. You weren't in your room, were you?
If that's the case, where were you?
Please, say something!
If you don't hurry up and answer, I'm gonna suicide dive you!
Oh my.
If I may be frank, even if I wanted to go to the lounge, I couldn't.
You couldn't?
Oh?
What do you mean?
It's merely the foolish talk of the weak.
Not only did I not hear the alarm, I never even heard that rumbling sound.
Oh, another major update in the story?
You're definitely fucking lying.
Oh! They just said the F word. Ooh!
However, that is also true for me. It is obvious that I did not hear the alarm in Strawberry House. But I did not hear the rumbling sound either. Is that not strange? I mean, everyone else heard it.
To be honest, it's not just them. The same goes for me too.
Wait, maybe it's based off the room you had.
I was in a pretty deep sleep, so I thought that's why I couldn't hear it.
It
but
may be based off the room.
it wasn't that. I probably couldn't hear it at all.
Couldn't hear it? What does that mean?
You still don't know. Think about what the three of us who didn't hear a sound have in common.
You all
And I'm
had
sure
the
you'll figure
you all
it
had
out.
the nicest rooms. It was the rooms. It had to be the rooms. Oh. Oh, let's try D. Okay, so D. E. Oh, deluxe rooms. Deluxe rooms. Yep, yep. Okay. I was right, yeah, they had the fancy rooms. Because they were soundproof. Whew. Ooh.
got it!
Nice. Okay, we're killing it. We're killing it. Second half, we're killing it. We're hitting our
Nagito,
stride.
Sonia, and Chiaki. The three of you were staying in deluxe rooms, right? If I recall, the deluxe rooms are...
The guest rooms are divided up by quality grade. The deluxe room is soundproof and has excellent air insulation. The standard room may have so-so insulation, but is still pretty decent. And the crummy room has severe airflow and draft problems.
The reason we could not hear the rumbling noise.
That's right. It was because the deluxe rooms have superior sound insulation.
So whoever was the fourth person is the killer.
You actually noticed that. Nice catch, Hajime. Are you using your ultimate reserve corps student talent?
Oh my god, this guy.
Now then, you guys must understand by now, right? The true identity of Nekomaru's killer.
Oh, hold on a sec. Why does that lead to who the killer is?
Why? Well, that fact just now is a very important clue, and a decisive factor in identifying the killer. Decisive factor?
Somehow I feel like I understand what Nagito means. The killer among us. The one who murdered Nekomaru. So it had to be the person that had the fourth deluxe room. It wasn't Kazuichi. It wasn't Sonya. It wasn't Chiaki. It wasn't Nagito. It wasn't Fuyuhiko. It had to be Gundam.
You're the only one! Gundam, there's something I want to ask you.
Oh no, not Gundam.
When the alarm rang at the Strawberry House Lounge, you rushed over there too, right?
What's wrong with that? If the bell of catastrophe rings throughout the night, it is the universe's providence to stop it.
Why were you able to hear it?
Hear what?
I mean, you were also staying in a deluxe
Yep.
room, right?
He was also in the deluxe room.
Nagito was staying in a deluxe room in the same house on the same floor, and he couldn't even hear it. So why were you able to hear that alarm?
Huh? Now that you mention...
Dude, no. Dude, why are all the people I'm maxing friendships out with all killers?
Gundam?
There is only one possibility. You weren't in your room at the time. That's why, even though you were staying in a deluxe room, you still went to the lounge. Am I right?
Oh my god, there's no way, dude.
Gundam, you have some sort of explanation, right?
Gundam probably couldn't return to his room because of Fuyuhiko. Me? After you saw Nekomaru heading to the tower, you stayed at the lounge for a while. Am I correct? Until the moment that alarm started ringing, right? If you were in the lounge for that long, the killer who had left earlier obviously wouldn't be able to go back.
Even though Nekomaru's murder was a death trap that utilized the alarm in his chest, the killer still needed to prepare the murder in advance.
Like putting Nekomaru in sleep mode and tying him up with the wire.
In order to do that, the killer needed to be waiting for Nekomaru at the tower. Which means when Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru, the killer was already at the tower.
And once they tried to go back, they couldn't because Fuyuhiko was at the lounge.
God damn.
In their original plan, the killer should have returned to their room before the alarm in the lounge went off. And they were supposed to stay in their room. They weren't planning to come out and go to the lounge.
Which means they wouldn't have heard the alarm or the rumbling sound, thus proving they were in the room.
Just like us.
The best case scenario would have been if those two in the lounge had gone to check the deluxe rooms. Unfortunately, they failed to secure that alibi.
Because I was in the lounge.
Oh my god. Fuyuhiko MVP. My man securing the dubs for us. Guys, this is why we love Fuyuhiko.
So the killer couldn't go back to their room, and ended up hearing the lounge's alarm.
But why'd you come out? You should have hid till the excitement died down.
If Gundam tried to hide, and if those two went to his room to check on him, he would have been found out.
He had to go out. He was forced to.
That would have been the worst possible outcome. That's why he couldn't just stay hidden.
If those two had just checked the deluxe rooms as planned, that would have been ideal, but how ironic. The moment Fuyuhiko set foot in the lounge, your plan was doomed.
Bro, that's kind of fucked from, like, his point of view. Like, the man had the perfect plan, but literally just Fuyuhiko existing threw it all off balance.
Gundam? Please, can you at least say something?
Answer me this, including myself in my 4 dark devas of destruction. How many ears do we possess?
Huh?
The answer is 10. That's right, I possess 10 ears. That means I have 5 times the hearing of a normal human. The soundproof system here may as well not exist.
Is that your argument?
You bastard! Do you understand the situation you're in right now?
Do not panic. The truth shall now commence.
Bro, Gundam is sweating bullets. He's like, oh my god, how the fuck do I get out of
At
this?
the time, I left my room to go to the bathroom. By coincidence, I heard the alarm. That's right, that's all it was. The world is always so simple.
Are you saying it was just a coincidence? Isn't that timing a little too perfect?
And yet, I'm being suspected by all of you. It seems it was actually horrible timing on my part.
I see. You're still holding out. Well, you don't have to admit it. We're going to decide who the killer is with the majority vote anyway. So, why don't we just go ahead and start voting? It's obvious that Gundam is the killer.
Hold on a sec.
You know, Hajime,
Oh?
this class trial, this killing, it's merely the opening act, you know.
Hey! What do you mean the class trial is just the opening act?
Yeah, what do you mean by that, bro? What do you mean by that?
Perhaps I should say, it's just a farce.
Oh?
Just a boring farce. So boring, so stressful. I'm so painfully bored that I might develop stomach ulcers. Seriously. Let's just hurry up and finish this before I collapse from poor health.
Nagito, something definitely happened to you, didn't it?
Hmm?
At some point during the investigation, your behavior became even weirder. What actually happened? Did you discover something?
Well, let's just leave that fun for later. And finish this opening act already.
Ah, you said opening act again!
Bro, anything that pisses Monokuma off, bro, go crazy with it.
Please hold on! We have yet to hear Gundam's rebuttal!
Is there a rebuttal to use, though? Like, it's...
But he's completely shut up. Perhaps he can't argue anymore.
Gundam!
I was simply at a loss for words after being dumbfounded by your pathetic assumption. In fact, I shall deny the very basis. Your assumption has been wrong since the beginning.
Since the beginning?
Based on your assumption, I hung Nekomaru from the 4th floor of the tower and made the floor descend to the 1st floor. From there, after returning to Strawberry House, I was present when the alarm at the lounge went off, correct? Although going to and fro is busy enough as it is, how would I be able to travel between both houses anyway?
I see. The contact elevator was broken.
As I recall, the killer tampered with the Grape House control panel, which shut down the elevator. Plus, the stopped elevator should have been facing the Grape House side. If so, the human who used the elevator would have left it at Grape House. For these reasons, it's an indisputable fact that the killer destroyed the elevator at Grape House.
And what's wrong with that?
If the elevator was broken at Grape House, you wouldn't be able to return to Strawberry House.
However, I was already at Strawberry House. I was present when the alarm in the lounge started ringing. Which means your assumption is clearly wrong.
Damn, he's spinning facts though. Oh, hey Jasper. It's been a while. Especially for me, I had been gone for a long while.
Are you serious? And here I thought it's already been decided.
Nah, I'm pretty sure Gundam's the killer.
Have you learned your lesson, pitiful humans?
As
You
much as I
cannot
don't want
overcome
him to
this
be the killer.
contradiction.
I'm pretty sure he's the killer. What's wrong? Something is obviously wrong, that's when the contradiction is born. There's no such thing as a contradiction that can't be overcome. Oh god. Shit. Okay, let's see.
That elevator was the only means of travel between the two houses.
Okay, that makes sense.
As long as that elevator was broken, your assumption collapses.
Okay.
Plus, the elevator was broken at Grape House.
Okay.
If the killer cannot return to Strawberry House,
Since I was at Strawberry House at that time, there's no question that the following crime is impossible.
Yeah, I've been doing well. I feel kind of bad for taking such a long break. But I got my motivation back. So I feel like streaming again. I didn't realize it's been 2.5 months since my last stream. That's actually insane. I don't know why. Just in July, I just like... Yeah, I feel that. I just like lost motivation. I just didn't feel like it was worth it anymore. I wasn't enjoying it. So I just took like a really long break, but I'm ready to get back into the swing of things. Take it a bit slower, go at my own pace this time.
It would have been different if they had an accomplice.
Or if there was a secret passageway.
How much longer do you plan to lecture me?
Wait, why did he say accomplice?
Why don't we stop this already?
Wait, accomplice. Oh. Oh god. What is it?
That elevator was the only means of travel between the two houses.
This looks like a...
As long as that elevator was broken.
I don't think any of these work.
Your
I think I have to
assumption
copy.
Plus, the elevator was
Ooh, Fortnite.
broken at Grape House.
Yeah, I feel that.
if
Fortnite's
the killer
a weird
cannot
game
return
to
to Strawberry
stream.
House,
Since I was at Strawberry House at that time, there's no question that the following crime is impossible.
It would have been different if they had an accomplice.
It's not
Or if
accomplice.
there was a secret passageway.
Okay, I think secret passageway.
How much longer do you plan to
Oh!
lecture me?
Oh,
Why don't
Nagito
we
used
stop
the
this
secret
already?
passageway. That's what it is. Okay, wait. Because Nagito beat the dead room, so he was able to go through the secret passageway. A second person had to have been it, being Gundam, so he also
that
had
elevator was
access.
the only means of travel between the two houses.
No, that's wrong!
Yes, sir! Let's go!
No,
Yeah,
there
we're
should have
killing
been
it in the
another way
second
to move
half.
between the two houses
We
without
haven't
the
gotten a
elevator.
single one wrong yet in the second half. We're killing it.
Such a method does not exist.
Then why don't we ask the person who actually used that method?
Nagito, my man. Lay it on us, brother. Let us know what's up.
You're the only one! Nagito, you should know.
What are you talking about?
Bro, don't play dumb with me. Don't play dumb with me.
Don't play dumb. You appeared so suddenly that one time because you used that method, right?
Nagito, why are you here? Because I showed up.
There's a secret passage connecting the first floor of Strawberry House to the third floor of Grape House.
Yep, true.
Isn't that right?
Jeez. Once again, I let the reserve course show off.
Bro, if you keep throwing this slander in my face, we're about to start throwing hands. 100%.
But you're right.
I can't let you be
There's a
throwing your
door
mouth
on the
off
floor
this
of
much.
the Octagon, which is on the first floor of Strawberry House. After I opened the door and went down, surprise, surprise! I ended up in the Monokuma Archive, which is on the third floor of Grape House.
Oh.
Meaning, the third floor and the fourth floor are actually connected.
Plus,
I was
once you've cleared
right.
the final dead room once, you can pass through it as many times as you want.
If they used that secret passage, they could have gone between the two houses as much as they wanted.
Infinity Unlimited Flame!
Okay. We're closing out
However,
the act.
what if the killer was unaware of the existence of the final dead room?
There's no way they didn't know.
That is merely an illusion you have fabricated from your own suspicion. If you value your life, you should stop with your scrutiny.
There's no way I can stop.
What did you say?
Bro, Gundam, we don't need to fight like this. We're best friends. We literally have the max friendship in the game. I don't know why we're fighting.
Don't make me angry.
Why
You
would you
wouldn't
do
like
this?
me when I'm angry.
It's so sad. Okay.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Ooh, this one's kind of hard.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Yo, this one's so hard. What
Even
the
if the
hell?
turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
That's...
I can't back down!
Okay. Spam! Bro, what is that spam? What kind of mouse does this guy have?
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
I already proved the secret passage exists. The secret passage was at the Octagon.
Know the limits of your own reasoning! You say the killer went to the Octagon? Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to at least pray to the key which dwells in the light!
Provided it is a... went to the Octagon.
Know the limits of your own reasoning!
Not the wire.
You say the killer went to the Octagon? Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to drown in them, at least pray to the key.
What? Oh, Nike? Or Nike? I've seen so many ads for that game. That game looks...
Damn it!
I saw the 2B trailer for it. That game looks actually...
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist,
that game looks
you
crazy.
could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole.
I've played a lot of horny games.
However, how frail I
but
say.
that game
Your
takes the
decayed
cake.
illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
I already proved a secret passage exists. The secret passage was at
I
the
play way
Octagon.
too many gotchas though. I can't start
Know
another.
the limits of your own reasoning.
I'm too
You say
far
the
gone.
killer went to the Octagon? Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to drown in the maelstrom...
Allow me to cut through those words! The wire used to string up Nekomaru's body.
Ooh, the damaged skin. Holy fuck. I wouldn't last 5 minutes with that game. It'd be over. It'd be chalked.
The hammer that looked like the weapon, and the chain on the door in the tower. Those are all the items that weren't in Funhouse. Where did the killer obtain them?
The only place I can think of is the Octagon. There were various weapons and tools there. I'm pretty sure I saw stuff
You'd be
like
shooting more
wires,
than one kind of
hammers,
blank
and
while playing
chains,
that
too.
game. It's the reason it's a phone game. You're playing that game exclusively in the bathroom.
Since those items were used in the crime, there's no doubt that the killer went to the Octagon.
Oh, my man got called out.
If that's the case, they obviously know about the secret passage too, right?
Hey, GG Gundam. GG, my man. It's over. It's game over, man.
It seems this is the end. Normally, we'd end up listening to Hajime lecture us with a very long summary of the case.
Bro, shut your goofy ass up. You're the one that always asks me for the summary. Don't even act like you don't.
But there's no reason to waste any more time on this opening act. So I'm going to end this right now.
Hey, what are you...
Bro, this man's in such a hurry.
First of all, by messing with all the clocks in the building, Gundam tried to lure only Nekomaru. The elevator was probably broken by that point. Thanks to that, Nekomaru
Oh, wait, this is
wasn't able to go to
automatic.
Grape Tower,
This is an actual
which was
cutscene.
supposed to be the meetup point. So he tried going over to Strawberry Tower, just like we did when we found out the elevator was broken. Well, it's obvious he'd attempt that. At that time, we didn't know the two towers were the exact same place. Also, the button in Strawberry Hall wasn't broken, so he was easily able to enter Strawberry Tower. But surprise! Gundam was waiting for Nekomaru's arrival.
Hold on. If Nekomaru didn't go to Strawberry Tower, what would the killer have done then?
Their plan was a balancing act of uncertainties. But even if they failed, they probably wouldn't have minded. They can just greet everyone the next morning as if nothing happened, and come up with a different plan.
And, without such a risky plan, they wouldn't have been able to lure him at all.
I'm going to continue summarizing the case, okay? Through this, Gundam successfully lured Nekomaru to Strawberry Tower. There's no way
I
he
feel
could
like this
fight
man's
head-on
wrong
with the
on
robotic
so many
Nekomaru.
accounts.
So by pressing the
But
good
I
night
also
button,
don't know why
he
he's
rendered
in
Nekomaru powerless without fighting him.
Wonder why he's in such a hurry.
Hold on! You... What did you just say? That I didn't battle?
What's wrong with that?
Don't mess with me!
You know Gundam is a warrior at heart. He never runs from a battle.
Don't mess with me! I cannot ignore those words!
Damn, my man baited him. He gaslit him into saying that. That's crazy.
Why are you angry all of a sudden?
You fools do not understand! You don't understand at all! Ha! You make me laugh! After all this time, you still don't understand anything at all!
I don't understand anything. What does that mean?
It appears I cannot finish just yet. Maybe I'm just a human destined for hell. However, I cannot finish just yet.
Oh my god, my man just admitted it. Holy shit.
I cannot finish!
Ooh.
What do you intend to do?
It's obvious! I'm going to destroy your illusory assumptions!
Are you saying you still have more? You still have room to argue?
Your words. You said I pressed Nekomaru's goodnight button. However, that button was on the back of Nekomaru's neck. To press it, I'd have to get behind him.
It's not easy to get the drop on Coach Nekomaru.
It's even more difficult if it's a one-on-one situation.
Oh my god. But wait, what if it's not a one-on-one? He has the 4 Dark Devas. It's basically a 5-on-1.
Just as I thought. Truly frail.
Oh my god.
Succumbing so easily
His
to this
hamsters
simple
are
argument.
murderers as
It was
well.
just a mere illusion.
That's so fucked up. Even his hamsters kill people.
If you want to set me up as the killer, at least surpass your own human limitations.
That's wrong, Gundam. You're the one who's wrong.
Such a wonderful line. However, I cannot say that I'm satisfied. Listen well. I shall teach you 2 tips for making someone admit their defeat. First, you must crush them with your own overwhelming power. And as for the other, you must provide a reason that will persuade that human. You have not fulfilled either of those yet.
I guess you really just don't want to admit it. Then, just as you requested, I will provide an argument that'll leave you no choice but to be persuaded. And now for the literally
I won't let you!
worst part of the
For
game.
the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesies! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesies! Show me the cadaver!
Bro, this game mode is so
I won't let
ass.
you.
I hate it so much.
For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesies! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesies! For the Tanaka Empire! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither!
Bro,
Crushed as David prophesies! I
what do
won't
you
let
want me to do? I can't see jack
For the
shit.
Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesies! Show me the cadaver! I
Bro,
won't let
missing
you.
my
For the
ass.
Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesies! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesies! For the Tanaka Empire! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesies! I won't
Bro,
let you!
this shit.
For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesies! Show me the cadaver! I won't let you! It's Nekomaru's back. Do you really think I can get behind him so easily?
Wait, why is it showing keys? Wait, what? Wait, why'd he go to keys? I'm on fucking controller. Wait, that's so fucked.
This is our end?
There's no I hate this game.
We will never give up.
Wait, so you want me to play mouse and keyboard? What? Okay.
I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesies! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesies! Show me the cadaver! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesies! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither. Crushed as David prophesied! For the Tanaka Empire! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither. Crushed as David prophesied! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither. Crushed as David prophesied! Show me the cadaver! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither. Crushed as David prophesied! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither. Crushed as David prophesied! For the Tanaka Empire! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither. Crushed as David prophesied! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire!
Okay, okay.
It's Nekomaru's back. Do you really think I can get behind him so easily?
This is the end!
Damn, they actually made me use keys there. That's crazy.
Even if you didn't get behind Nekomaru, you should have been able to press the button on the back of his neck. As long as you had the power of the hamsters you keep with you.
Oh?
Are you seriously saying he used his hamsters to press the button on the back of Nekomaru's neck?
Of course that'd be impossible
You're
for a normal
goddamn
hamster,
right.
but it would have been possible for Gundams. In fact, we saw that with our very own eyes, right?
Emissary of evil. In accordance with our ancient contract, the time has come to lend me your aid. Pierce through, Supernova Silver Fox Sandy. Then he presses the goddamn button. Truly, this is the skyline lamentation art of the demon mouse. Soon the door of destiny shall open.
Now that you mention it, after Ibuki was killed in the music venue, one of Gundam's hamsters retrieved the piece of wallpaper from the baton lighting, right?
Oh no, Gundam's like, fuck. Shouldn't have used them.
Hey, with your friends and their exceptionally smart brains, it must have been possible to secretly get one of them behind Nekomaru and press the button on the back of his neck.
How about it, Gundam?
Not just myself, but you actually brought up how splendid my subordinates are. I have no recourse but to admit it.
Admit it? Did you say you admit it?
It appears I've obtained a one-way ticket to hell.
Damn, bro, you're taking this a lot better than I thought you were gonna take it.
Fine! Then you must trample me underfoot and advance. Victory can only be built upon a foundation of corpses. You cannot find peace without sacrifice anywhere. Now, trample this life. Trample it as though it were mere trash on the side of the road.
Oh my god, Gundam, that's kind of badass. You're just like taking it.
Pull the curtain strings of this worthless performance with your own two hands.
He's handling it a lot better than I thought he was. I gotta give him respects. Okay, let's see. Probably. No. It's definitely not that. Probably this. Yes. This. This. Nice, let's go. Not that. This, okay, huge. go. Has to be the hammer. Where is the hammer? Probably here. Eternal clock. Got like 2 more shots. Okay. Not that, not that. Fuck, oh no. It's not any of these 3. Okay, let's do this. Oh, oh no! No, 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 no. Let's do this. We're gonna do that last. Okay, and then they try and solve it. That's correct. Okay, there's one last thing.
Here's everything that happened in this case.
We didn't fail it, baby. We didn't fail it. Woo!
Let's first go over the many tricks the killer prepared before they committed the crime. First, they destroyed the contact elevator. This separated Nagito and the others in Strawberry House from our group in Grape House. Next, they lured Nekomaru out by himself by turning back all the clocks in the funhouse by 2 hours. Additionally, in order to secure an alibi, the killer went to the Strawberry House lounge and set the wall clock's alarm to 5:30 a.m. After finishing their preparations, the killer went to Strawberry Tower with the necessary tools in hand. They obtained these tools from the Octagon, which you can enter once you clear the final dead room. This means the killer discovered the secret of the funhouse faster than anybody else. That secret being, Strawberry House and Grape House are actually the same building.
Bro, it's crazy how smart all these people are. Like, if I was in this game, my ass would be the first one dead, on God. I would not have lasted.
On the morning of the incident, Nekomaru woke up and headed over to Grape Tower for a specific reason. There, Fuyuhiko, who was at the lounge by coincidence, witnessed Nekomaru. According to Fuyuhiko's testimony, that was around 5 a.m., but by that point, the killer had already messed with our perception of time. In actuality, Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru at 7 a.m. That's also the same time Monokuma Taichi begins. Nekomaru went to Grape Tower to participate in that. However, because the contact elevator was broken, Nekomaru was unable to go to Grape Tower. So he decided to try going to Strawberry Tower. But the killer was waiting for him there.
That goes hard. Throwing the answers out like that is kind of sick.
With the power of hamsters, they were able to press the good night button on the back of Nekomaru's neck.
Thanks for stopping on by. It's good to see you. Hope your streaming goes well if you start it back up. I'll make sure I'll be more active as well, so...
This forced him to enter sleep mode, rendering him immobile. From there, the killer began preparing to use the ultimate weapon. First, they set the alarm in Nekomaru's chest to 7:30 a.m. so he'd wake up.
Damn, I didn't even know you could mess with the radio clock.
Then they tied him up with a metal wire, tied the tip of the wire into a loop, and hung it on the doorknob. After leaving Strawberry Tower, the killer then destroyed the door button to Strawberry Hall. They did this to keep us from entering Strawberry Tower, and to keep us from discovering the secret of the building structure that they used to kill Nekomaru. Then, they used the secret octagon passageway to travel to Grape House. After arriving at Grape Hall, they pressed the button to open the door to the tower. When that happened,
Bro, that's
the elevator-like
so
floor of the
fucked.
tower
You saw
began
this man
descending.
hanging and you thought, yeah, I'm about to drop this man.
And Nekomaru's body was still inside, dangling upside down in midair from the wire. The killer entered Grape Tower to see if their setup was successful, and placed a hammer on the floor to look like the weapon, then wrapped a chain around the back door. This was done to make us falsely believe we couldn't enter the tower from Strawberry Hall. With this, the killer finished their setup and tried to go back to their room using the secret passage, so they could craft their alibi when Nekomaru died from the fall. But something unexpected happened. Fuyuhiko, who saw Nekomaru earlier, was still at the lounge. As a result, the killer couldn't return to their room, and with no options available, time ran out. The lounge's wall clock alarm started ringing at 5:30. Well, actually 7:30. To avoid a worst-case scenario, the killer was forced to appear in front of Fuyuhiko with the others. When the wall clock's alarm rang, that was also the same time Nekomaru was waking up.
That's so
He woke up
sad.
while he was still hanging upside down, so he couldn't help but sway his body powerfully. Originally, the loop of wire was only supposed to slip off the doorknob. But because there was a heavier load than expected, the doorknob ended up breaking. Nekomaru fell from the 4th floor all the way to the 1st floor. He crashed into the pillar, which decapitated him on impact, and died.
That's so fucked.
The sound of Nekomaru's impact echoed throughout the funhouse. However, by this point, the killer's plan was about to fail, thanks to the broken doorknob and Fuyuhiko. Meaning, the killer is someone who wouldn't have heard the alarm if they were in the deluxe room. They also wouldn't have been able to return to their guest room, because Fuyuhiko was at the lounge. That someone is Gundam Tanaka. I can't think of anyone else but you.
Dude, why do I keep befriending killers? What the fuck? Dude, I just have a terrible judgment of character, I guess. What the hell?
That was splendid. For a mere human, you did quite well.
Stop. Stop it already. Stop using weird words to avoid the truth. Or I'll friggin' kill you myself!
I cannot believe it. I just cannot believe. You killed Nekomaru? I cannot believe something like that.
You don't wish to forgive me? Do you feel regret? Then finish it! Cast your impure votes for Gundam Tanaka! My beloved, deadly foes, let the voting time begin!
Like Gundam's literally the only person excited for this. He's like, damn dog, let's get this show on the road. I mean, I didn't get 0 points on anything, which is... Ooh, a B! Hey, that's actually not bad at all. Wait, what the hell?
This result isn't all that exciting. Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Well, to be fair, Gundam's probably gonna
Please
go
pull
for
the
himself, so...
lever! Crap! I bit my tongue at the most important part!
Ha! Get fucked, you stupid teddy bear. Tough scene, man. Dude. Gundam 2 doesn't hit as hard as Mikan dying, but like Gundam was like my second favorite. It'd be bad if I bit my tongue again, so I'll speak slowly. Judging from the results, you guys were correct once again. And getting 4 in a row without any mistakes is a splendid achievement. That's right. The one who killed the robotic Nekomaru in the amazing funhouse was Gundam Tanaka.
Nice!
Yay! I said all that without biting my tongue.
Now then.
Now that we've decided who the killer is, let's do the execution already and get this over with. Hold on. It's true that the class trial is finished, but that doesn't mean the incident is over. We can't finish until we hear it from Gundam.
Jeez.
No matter what he says, it won't change a thing. Well, I have no right to stop you either, so do whatever you like.
Fall, my tears.
Why do you want to talk to one who has lost? The loser merely leaves. It would just be unnecessary for me to say something.
Listen well.
This is what I would like to say, but for honor's sake, I shall correct one thing. Correct?
How pitiful.
You guys said I made Nekomaru powerless without fighting him. That, however, is a great mistake. Huh?
Fine.
Nekomaru did fight. That is no mistake. And because he fought, he lost and died.
Damn it!
Lost and died?
This, too, must be the will of causality.
If he was just trying to cling to life, there are many ways he could have done so. However, he did not allow that.
You.
What do you mean? Explain. Fine, then. Then I shall reveal it all.
Let's make history.
Within the final dead room, I discovered the secret of the funhouse. And I devised a killing plan utilizing that secret. By tampering with all the clocks in the building, I succeeded in luring Nekomaru to the tower. And this is what happened. Oh my god, she's about to go crazy. Nekomaru and I were alone in the tower, standing face to face with one another. I should say as I expected as much from Nekomaru. He sensed my subtle killing intent, and instantly understood the situation. And we had ourselves a stare down. In that situation, if he wanted to run away, it would have been easy for him to do so. He could have run away, or even called for help. But he did not turn his back to me. Instead, he chose a fight that risked life or death.
That is...
So you're saying my man went out like a top G? He's like, if I'm gonna die fucking fighting. A fight that risked life and death?
Let me tell you this.
He was serious too. He gave it his all to try to kill me.
Huh?
If I had died instead, the mystery surrounding the case would have been even more complicated. You would never know why I, the victim, went to the tower by myself.
I can see it!
Nobody would know that the victim, me, was actually the one who planned the whole thing.
Could it be?
Nekomaru really did that?
sensing even my subtle killing intent, as expected of you, Nekomaru.
The scorching, stinging, tense atmosphere. I've been a team manager for so long, I'd nearly forgotten this. This is great! What a comforting atmosphere!
My man was drunk off the high.
That's a great one.
God, it was like, shit. Damn, I'm gonna steal that.
And what is your reason? Do you intend to resolve this situation by killing me?
I am the Warlock, Gundam Tanaka. Heroes, Lords of Darkness, and even the gods themselves flee from me. I need not cling to any trivial reason. I'm simply going to kill you because your very existence is an annoyance.
You'll drench your soul with evil until the bitter end, huh? Splendid!
Bro, it's actually crazy how similar these two are.
In response to your spirit, I shall kill you with all of my might!
They truly did understand each
I
other.
won't go easy on you! Don't even think about holding back! Don't waste your breath on cowardly tactics! Give me everything you got!
Nekomaru Nidai, your blood will drench the foundation of my empire!
That is...
Why? Why did you fight? We were all friends. Why couldn't you stop this? Even if both sides agreed, it was still wrong. I will not argue. I have no intentions of forcing my values upon you.
Let me tell you this.
However, I must say this. What's the point of living if you're just waiting until you finally die?
You weakling!
There's nothing courageous about that. That is abandonment. A mere feeling of resignation. Wait, are you telling us to wait until we starve to death? I'd rather have that happen to us than to have to have our friends kill each other. Huh? You mean that you'd rather die?
Fall, my tears.
Ever since we were locked inside that building, everyone had been dominated by that feeling of abandonment. However, nothing is born from resignation. That is simply a reason to give up.
If you flinch, you will die!
Giving up on life, that's just an insult to life itself.
Let me ask.
Have you fools heard of the term, dog eat dog? Cannibalism?
Fine.
In zoology, cannibalism is commonly observed phenomenon. Many creatures at some point in their lifespan engage in cannibalism.
Listen well!
That is what it means to live. If you say killing for the sake of living is evil, then what would you call giving up on life itself?
I shall engulf this world.
And a world... If a world would consider that justice, then I will fight that world with every last fiber of my being. Giving up on life and choosing death is nothing but a blasphemy towards life.
I renounce you!
It is a violation of the natural order. It is the arrogance of humanity.
You.
Are you saying all that to try and justify what you did?
But...
It sounds like Nekomaru felt the same too. That's why they fought, right?
Damn it.
Fine.
That man had the courage to die when he needed to die. That is why he challenged me to our battle. Regardless, as I've already said, I do not intend to force my values upon you. I have betrayed you all. That is an absolute truth.
Fall, my tears.
But, even so, don't you think it's a better alternative to slowly starving to death here?
Oh,
That belief is why you committed your crime.
You...
Hey, what about the final dead room? Did you do the Russian roulette too?
Let's make history.
Unlike Nagito, I only did it once. But compared to my battle with Nekomaru, that was a mere child's play.
well?
You know, after listening to you talk for a while, I'm starting to think that, well, it's also because you unexpectedly admitted your crime without much resistance. Gundam, don't tell me you didn't sacrifice yourself for our sake, did you? I can't believe you would ask such a foolish question.
My name is Gundam Tanaka!
Just who do you think I am? I am Gundam Tanaka, history's greatest monster. My cursed existence is feared by all mankind. There's no way I'd sacrifice myself for the sake of you fools.
Fade like dust in the wind.
Not in a million, not in a billion, not in 10 billion years. In the name of pandemonium, it is impossible. Is that really it? Then I'll just leave it at that. Now then, let us be rid of this foolish talk. It's about time the fun started. Monokuma, let us begin.
Yes, indeed.
Yay! You got it. I have prepared a special punishment for the ultimate breeder, Gundam Tanaka.
Please wait!
This is just too much.
I beg of you!
Huh?
Miss Sonia?
I beg of you!
Damn, why is Miss Sonia so attached?
How pitiful.
Sonia. An act as unrefined as stopping a man from going to his death does not befit a noble such as yourself. Gundam. It's fine to start for reals, right?
Fine.
Yes, I do not mind. However,
What is it, my four dark devas of destruction? Are you worried about me? Oh, my feared four dark devas of destruction. That is not like you at all. However, there is no need to fear. In this world, I am only a temporary visitor. I was simply visiting for a moment, and now that my duty is complete, I must return to the darkness. That is why, until the very end. Pride, conceit, courage, insolence, fearful of nothing, daunted by nothing. Let us laugh uproariously!
I wonder if the four Dark Devas are gonna die with them.
That is Gundam Tanaka! I shall stick with my evil until the very end!
You know, I gotta say, I still respect you till the very end, Gundam. I'm glad that I was one of your best friends. You stuck to your values, and I respect that.
Open sesame pandemonium! I shall fill hell with true hell!
I do want to know what his relationship with Miss Sonia was.
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
It was a good run, Gundam. I'll miss you, bud. It's going without them. My man going out like a true OG. Oh my god. Wait, he still lived from that? Oh, all of his previous pets. Wait, this is like... Wait, this is like one of the most beautiful deaths. What the hell? Even after Gundam is gone, the spirit of his parting words still lingered deep in our chests. Don't give up on life. Did I misunderstand what he meant? Then, what's even the right thing to do? I don't know. No matter how much I think about it, I don't know if I'll ever be able to answer that.
Damn it.
Damn it! I'm so pissed off, I need to throw something.
Damn it!
You all spent so much time worrying about each other. Thanks to that, things ended up like this. You're all full of shit, every last one of you. But the biggest piece of shit is me.
The worst.
Damn it. Why am I so weak?
Oh.
It's such a downer, clearly. But still, even though we feel this way, we still gotta do our best.
You are right.
This time around, we must move forward. We must continue to live and believe in our friends. If not,
You are right.
Gundam will most likely crawl his way out of hell, and I presume he will be very cross with us. You're right. You're right. We shouldn't just stand here. I mean, it's not like this is even over. We still have to do it. We still have to finish this. For the sake of our friends who have died, we need to finish this once and for all. So, don't just stand there. Stand up and walk. Move forward. Live. If you don't, everyone who fought and died will have died in vain. We can't allow that.
Hey! Hey!
So, how long are you guys gonna stand around chattering? The class trial is over, so it's okay for you to hurry back over the Jabberwock Island. However, the killing school trip will proceed as usual, so make sure you know that.
Wait!
Hold on! How much longer are you gonna keep doing this? Seriously, how long is he gonna keep doing this? How long is this gonna continue?
Now then.
Alright! After feeling down for so long, I finally feel refreshed. Let's hurry back and eat some food.
Hey!
Hold on a second. That mood shift is too damn fast.
It's not like that.
Well, you know, it's like Gundam and Nekomaru said. That's what it means to live. Right? Oh. With tears in her eyes. She's certainly something else. But seriously, I'm starving.
Hey.
Then, let's go back for now and eat. And then, after we're full, let's sleep as much as we want.
Right?
And then, let's do our best again. Yeah, you're right. With this, the class trial has come to an end. Once again, we return to Jabberwock Island. size of our group has definitely diminished. But despite that, even if it was just the rest of us, we did our best to stay upbeat and have fun together. Of course, our optimism was only superficial. But at that moment, we were able to forget about the dark despair looming before us. However, the only thing I was worried about was him. He wasn't there. He suddenly disappeared from our sight. Yep, I'm definitely lucky. I never expected to obtain so many valuable things from a simple game of Russian roulette. Okay, this dude's so... Dude, that's the smile of a man who has lost it all. Thanks to that, I was able to learn the identity of our true enemy. And before everyone else, too. But it's just too funny. I mean, no one could tell that I was lying. There's no way the file had just Hajime's information. Well, I guess they were too busy with other matters. Or maybe they've reached their limit. Regardless, I was saved. Things would get complicated if they found out. Anyway, I can't forgive this.
Damn it.
This should never be forgiven. There's no way I can let this run loose. I'll be the one who stops this once and for all. Even if it costs me my life.
It's obvious.
For the sake of hope, I cannot ignore this.
Monokuma appears!
Ooh, I can save. We'll go a little more. This is like an awkward place to stop. Alright! Monokuma has arrived. Who summoned me?
Now then.
Thanks for coming.
What's this?
What? Why, it's the lonely little Nagito. Are you all alone tonight, too?
What's the matter?
So what's up? Your face looks scary. I see. So you can tell. Perhaps you found out who the traitor is? You know me well.
Well.
Is what I'd like to say, but fortunately, I haven't learned that yet. I see. So even you don't know, huh? Looks like the final showdown's gonna take a little more time.
Hello.
So, why'd you summon me anyway? Were you finally gonna confess your love?
Hey.
I summoned you because there's something I really need to ask you. It's about the special prize from the final dead room. Oh yeah? What about it? There was information about 16 people in the file I received. But isn't that weird?
Say what?
What's weird?
You don't even know?
Well, there's a traitor from the Future Foundation hiding among us, right? Including that person, the total number of students would be 16, right?
Isn't that right?
But this file contains documents that are created at Hope's Peak Academy, right?
Of course!
That's right! I just reused the stuff that the former headmaster spent a lot of time making.
But...
if this file even contains information about the traitor, is that person also a former student at Hope's Peak Academy?
Who knows?
I wonder.
Hey.
Could it be? Is this your doing? Did you slip false information into the file? Are you trying to keep us from learning the traitor's identity by obtaining this information? What's wrong with that? If it's my job to heat things up, it's okay if I do something small like that, right?
Well...
that's not my point.
Right?
My point is, you already know who the traitor is. What's wrong with that?
You're getting all riled up.
Well, you're splendidly correct when you say I knew who the traitor was all along. But even though I know who it is, why do you think I ignored it on purpose? It's just like Monumi after losing her magic stick. The traitor's existence means absolutely nothing to me. Their existence means nothing, huh?
No.
Well, that's just how I feel. I'm sure you guys feel somewhat different.
Shing!
After all, that person is the evil Future Foundation lackey who's putting you guys through this awful stuff. That's not entirely true. I didn't really come here to fight or anything like that. Instead, I came here to offer my cooperation, you know?
Huh?
Cooperation?
Hey,
Your purpose is to fill everyone on this island with despair, right? That's why you're intentionally letting the traitor do as they please, right?
Yep.
If that's the case, I might be able to cooperate somewhat too.
right?
However, in exchange, I want to know who the traitor is. I see. Interesting. Very interesting.
No.
Obviously, that's a big no-no.
Unbelievable.
I mean, I want everyone in your group feel despair. That includes you too. Well, I knew you would say that. Besides, I just want to be able to handle the sadness when you inevitably betray me later on. Just as I thought. You saw right through me.
You're right.
No matter what situation I find myself in, my core way of thinking will never change. In order to create absolute hope that shines brightly, stepladders such as myself in despair exist. You're right. You're a true believer of hope after all. I must say, that belief reminds me of that person for some reason.
Huh?
Reminds you? I don't know what you're talking about. But if someone as worthless as me reminds you of some other person,
Man.
they must be extremely unlucky.
Like,
But you're just as unlucky, right? I mean, the fact that you're even involved in something like this.
Well,
Am I? I actually think I'm very lucky.
say what?
Huh?
you don't know?
Wouldn't you say that coming across this much despair is a rather rare opportunity? I can't rely on anyone on this island. That's why I have to be the one who does it. If I can eliminate despair from this island, I won't be a stepladder anymore. I'll become true hope. I'll become an existence that could even be called ultimate hope. The two of you are alike. You definitely remind me of him.
Hey,
Hey, there's one more thing I wanted to ask you.
see?
Who are you waiting for on this island? Looks like I'm right again. You're definitely waiting for someone on this island. Is the person you're waiting for already on this island?
Hey,
Well, answer my question.
That's...
If that's the case, if that person is already on this island, wouldn't that be exciting? Interesting. Oh? Five days left. Chapter 4. finished. And then there was 7. Danganronpa. Well, that is a perfect place to end this off. Well, that's it for me. That trial was a doozy. That jaunt took 3.5 hours. But not gonna lie, I'm starting to get into the groove of things. I'm actually starting to enjoy it again. So this has actually been a lot of fun. I actually wasn't really expecting that. But tomorrow, I think I'll continue. I don't know. At the rate that I'm going, I'm basically streaming when I feel like it. I'm not gonna hold myself to a schedule. I'm not gonna hold myself to streaming every day. If I want to stream and if I feel like I'm gonna enjoy it, I'll do it. So that's where I currently stand at the moment. But that's it for me tonight. I think we've made more than enough progress, but thank you very much. That is it for me. If you popped on by, thank you very much. If you want more, please make sure to follow. But that is it for me. Have a good rest of your night. And later. Bye-bye.